Chat, we're back, baby. Let's go. Welcome back to the CornerCade, guys. We are back, ready to rock and ready to roll. And a lot of you are like, Danny, what the hell are you doing live right now? It's Thursday. And I'm like, I don't know. I was in bed, put the kids to sleep. They're all nice and toasty. And I thought to myself, everybody's streaming the Nintendo Switch. So should your boy get on the bandwagon? Do you guys want to play Mario Kart? Oh, let's go. Before we do that stuff, guys, let me scroll all the way up the top here. Emmanuel Carlos is in the building, sharing the love of Let's Go. Chat, throw your Let's Go's in the air. Let's go, baby. Let's do this. J-Rod is in the house. Fret Burner, I got a moderator locked, and ready to roll. We got Connell is in the building, actually able to catch this live stream. Guys, we're going to talk home arcade, as always. But I got a little bit of a surprise for you guys. Let's go. Thor KC's in the building. Another one of my moderators. And Connell, shout outs for being a moderator. Not a moderator. I'm sorry. It's getting late, guys. I mean, it's already 10:30. A channel member, dude. A channel member in the building. I'm going to start giving you guys some more love in the house. I know you guys get special badges. You guys get the Let's Go badges. And you guys get to use the cool emojis that we got. But we're going to start giving you some more shout outs. A little bit more appreciative in the house for your 99 cents a month. And guys, you also get special content that other members don't get. So guys, join and be a member. Let's do this. And Thor KC, let me get back to you, big guy. Happy Switch Day 2025 to everyone in the house. Guys, who has a Switch 2? Let me know in the chat. Julio Hernandez is here. CornerCade on a Thursday. Oh, let's go, baby. I expect nobody to be here. I didn't even make a thumbnail for this, but I really do appreciate. I know that you guys in the chat have the notifications on, so that I know for a fact. And trust me, guys, I am bothering Basic Fun each and every day for just one more little nugget here, one more little nugget there. Let's do this, man. Will H, go Pacers. Did game one start? Let me know, guys. Did game one start? I'm not following the finals. I gotta be honest with you. J-Rod, yes, surprise stream. I'm always full of surprises, guys. Try not to have that indigestion. That's my biggest Achilles heel right now. Will H, the late show. That's right, baby. Hopefully I can entertain you guys for a little bit. George, do we have any? Did you sell out of the Switches? Are all the Switch 2s gone? Let me know in the chat, man. This guy works for Best Buy, right? And George said that yesterday, or I should say the day before yesterday, people were lining up in tents at 10 a.m. That is insane. So that's 2 days before. Like, come on, man. Like, you guys could have just walked in and got one. Like, I'll never understand it, I guess. I don't know. Will H says, I don't care about the Switch. Let's talk WrestleFest, baby. Trust me, guys, we are trying to get that games list. There is rumors that Double Dragon 1 and 2 could be on that as well. And, you know, I always thought this was funny because this is a home arcade community, right? And it's turning into so people are into console gaming too? I thought this was just arcades, guys. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I digress. Connell said, throw it in my face, why don't you? My Switch 2 isn't getting delivered till Saturday. Ooh, that stinks. What happened, dude? That's a big delay. Did you get through Target, Walmart? And there was a lot of retailers that were having some problems. I'm not throwing in your face, I promise. I got a surprise for you guys. Trust me. I got a surprise for you. Thor KC says, who needs the Switch? I got my Taito Super Pocket today. Elevator action and Space Invaders. Let's go. My desk, I feel like it's a little crowded. Let me move some things over here. I don't need my phone here. Let's move this over. I love this boom mic. It's like a night. You see, I don't know. I'm digressing. You know how some people have like the mics that go like over here. Yeah, I got this low profile one, and my hand just fits underneath the mouse. But sometimes I knock into it. Sometimes I knock into it. Okay, so there was a game one. It was another epic comeback. I would assume, based off Will H's comments, that the Pacers won. Let me know. Yes, sir, out of stock, but you'll get a restock in. You'll get. I could have got then one there then at that time. Trust me. Yeah, it's the red sauce that kills me, and I'm Italian, so it makes no sense. Apparently, I'm getting a phone call. I don't know what's going on there. Let's go there. Let's go. All right, let's see. Perfect time to go live. Mario Kart fingers need a break, so Mike Hawkins was busy playing the Mario Kart madness. Let's go, man. Let's do this. Okay, guys. Here, let me just. So here's my surprise for you guys. Okay, hold on. Are you guys ready for this? Right? Okay, let's go, dude. It's not the Switch, but guys, look at this. I can play games on my mini PC. It's time, baby. Let's go. Can you guys hear this? We're gonna play some Commodore 64 in the house, dude. It's the first time ever I got this to work. Oh my god, and look at the box. It says let's go. This is beautiful. Can you guys hear this? I was having trouble with the sound, so we'll see. Oh my god, I'm floored right now. Guys, what is this? Fix It Felix? Oh, let's go, baby. Isn't this funny? And guys, trust me, we'll talk home arcade. Let's see if I can bring up comments here. Anna says, speaking of the Switch 2, all I have to say, it's peak. Let's go, man. Look, I can bring up comments. This is great. All right, let's go to MAME, because that's all that counts. We're here for the arcades, baby. Oh my god, guys, look, I'm legitimately playing games. Is this lagging at all, chat? You're gonna have to. This is my first time doing this. There's a billion games. This is going to be the Netflix. We're just going to watch the games. And I guarantee you, chat, before we get this party started here, this is going to crash. I tried this like 3 times, and it crashed every time. So if and when it crashes, we'll head back to the home arcade talk. But we could definitely talk home arcade as we kind of surf through the games here. Oh, by the way, none of the Street Fighters work. So I tried to play Alpha 2 and all that jazz. None of it works at all. Oh, this is great, Fred Burner. This brings a smile to my face. You guys have no idea behind the scenes how tirelessly hard I worked to do this. And this is just, it's amazing. I was missing one USB cable. And then I was like, wait a second. I have an extra Elgato camera. I can use it on my Elgato capture card. And wham, bam, thank you, man. We made it work. James, let's go, baby. It's working. Hey, join the stream so I can put you on the other side and you can coach me through this stuff. Okay, so Connell says he got it through Walmart today, got it online, just had the shipping notification today. Okay. Well, you'll get it in no time, man. You're going to have fun playing that, I'm sure, dude. The Switch 2 looks awesome. Okay, there's like 75 billion games on this, so this is going to be like, I'm going to be breathing in and out here to try to find a game. Look at this game, this baseball game. Jason. Not one of the basic fund suing John D. Not one of who's suing who here? What's going on, Jason? Let me know. James, you're my court litigation guy. What's going on here? Somebody suing somebody that I don't know about? I was just trying to play one of the billion retro games that I got on here. Dude, this mini PC is fire. We should have. Oh, I was muted for a second. Okay, just let me know, chat. This is all just a run here. I don't know how to make. Hey, James. While I got you here, how do I make this full screen? Like, why does it show? Like, my mouse is on here too. Why does it show like the source, the capture, this like recording thing? What's all that about? What's all that about? How do I make this like full screen? Oh my god, let's play this. Alley Master. Okay, let's go back up. Let's go. We gotta get to see. I gotta see if there's like a fighting game that'll actually work. I know X-Men was working, like the beat 'em up. I tried that one. Oh, well, maybe we'll just start out with that one because I know it works. There's the 6-player version on here. Oh my god, wait a second. I just realized something. James, if the 6, hold on, let's just stop so I can gather up my thoughts. Hold on. If there's the 6-player X-Men on here, I could put that into a custom Joel 6-player cab and just call it a day. Holy cow. That's insane. James says you're showing the 4K capture utility. I think if you right click, you can go full screen. Oh, okay, cool. Let me see. "4K capture quality, huh? What does you say by that?" I right clicked on everything. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Gail, thank you so much for stopping by. Let's go, dude. Jason Haley says, sorry, the cease and desist letter. Okay, so the cease and desist was from Arcade 1 up to John D, right? I think that's what it was. And Basic Fun is not working with Arcade One Up. Shout outs to James for figuring that out. But there are several Arcade One Up employees that are working for Basic Fun. So we were kind of 0.5% correct on that, and I just moved over to Fix It Felix. Okay, so we were like 2.5 out of 3 stars, guys. I mean, that's pretty good considering that I don't know what the heck I'm talking about half the time. Play some WrestleFest. Yes, that's a good idea. Let's see if it's on here. Oh god, I'm terrible at WrestleFest though, and I'm using a controller too, guys. So I'm not even using like a sticks and buttons, you know. So you're just gonna have to bear with me here. Okay, right click the middle little window. Thank you, James. James gonna be my technical support here. Toggle full screen. Yeah, but if I do, yeah, so if I do that, James, I can't see my stream. I can't see my stream. But it probably looks better, right? How do I navigate size? Ooh, can I adjust this? Doesn't look like it. Oh well, this is the first time for doing this, guys. We're trying to make this as best as we can for you guys. Now my controller doesn't work. Well, this will be a short stream. Just watch this. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, is it working now? No, it like froze on screen. Oh no, this is just a little mini PC action. You need more monitors. It froze and you just did that. Okay, damn it. I need a better PC too. Okay, so now how do I get it back? How do I get it back? How do I refresh? Oh my god, everything is screwed up now. Just watch. Let me see if I can redo this, right? No, we're stuck. Wait, hold on. Okay, we're stuck now. Well, that's fantastic. Okay, we're going to go full screen. We're going to try to fix this, guys. We're going to do a little technical difficulties. It's okay. All right, so let's close out the capture card. Now watch, this whole thing will be for not watch. Just watch. And we're going to do our standard chillin' chat here. Just watch. Just you watch. Because this capture card is about as finicky as a female. This thing's got to be like in the right mood to be working. Oh, look at that. It started right back up. Get the H out of here. Hold on a second. Now it's black. Hold on. All right, here, hold on. Oh, there we go, baby. We're back. Okay, cool. This is absolutely phenomenal. We'll just leave it. It's okay. We got this far. Okay, I got a request for WrestleFest. So instead of going through, if I go back, I can search. So let's just type in WWF and see what we get. All right, we got Superstars. That's going to be on the cabinet. We got WrestleFest. Now, knowing James, this is not going to work. So here we go. Here we go. Rolling the dice, boys. And I bet you there's no sound to this either, just to let you know. I couldn't get the sound working. Oh, shucks. I think I froze. Wait, there we go. Wait, did I freeze, guys? Chat, can you hear me? All right, we're back. I bet you my computer's running on all cylinders right now to try to get this to run. That'll show black for a second, then it should go. We'll see what happens here. Chat, can you imagine playing games at the CornerCade? It's on the Switch too, but this is second place right here, and now hopefully this will go. I won't let you watch this we'll see what happens when it goes. It's all black right now. The screen is all black, so maybe that one doesn't work. Some of these emulators don't work, unfortunately, or the ROMs or whatever. Let's see here. Let's go big. Okay, so nothing, and it's a black screen. So can I get back? What can I do here? Nope, nothing. Okay, so we'll try this again. I told you, she's a finicky one. She's a finicky one. We'll close it out. We'll try again. It was cool that it booted up again, though. That was pretty. Here, let's slide some music through. Like this one right here. Oh, wait a second. It worked. Hold on. Let's pause the music. Let's pause the music. Hold on. Very finicky. We'll see what happens, chat. Guys, can you see it? Can you believe it? Can you see it? Chat, let me know. We're gonna do the Royal Rumble. So is it lagging? Let me know, guys. I think it was. Audio is crackling. Is it good now? I know it was at first. Trust me, we're running full high octane right now. Hey now. I'm running an i5. That's the best we got, Connell. Until I upgrade to that i7 or i9, this is what we got. Better now, yeah. Thank you, PB&J. Thank you, Will H. I know it took a second. I know it was stuttering bad there. All right, guys, look at this. Hold on, are we actually fighting? Wait, so am I demolition? I don't even know the buttons for this because I'm using an Xbox controller right now. I'm assuming I'm demolition. I'm gonna try to. Okay, I can't even get out of the way here. Okay, let me. Okay, there I am. Why? How? I didn't even get to pick my guy. Okay, so B is the hit. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go, baby. So I'm demolition, guys. I'm the guy that looks like Motley Crue or whatever. What's that band? Kiss. There you go. I can't be pinning in a Royal Rumble. Gil, the PC specs. James gave me this PC. I know it's an i5. Is there no sound for real? I can hear it on my end. Can you guys not hear it? That's a bummer. Yeah, it's an i5. Hold on, we'll fix this, boys. We'll fix this. Let me do something else real quick. Oh, they got WrestleMania, dude. Holy cow! So if you guys can't hear this, audio is stuttering. So you can't hear it, but stuttering. Again, this is just a test, guys. I'm gonna have to watch the replay and kind of see what's going on. I can hear you, not the game. Okay. All right. Well, that's a bummer. Wonder how you get. I can hear the audio. Jason, look, we're playing games. This is great. Oh man, let's go, dude. Look at there's WrestleMania. You guys can't hear it. That sucks, man. Make sure you click the share audio when you share the window. Oh, how do I do that? Let's see, James. Yeah, let's make big real quick. Hold on, let's remove this. Add to stage. How do I share audio? Oh, we will, Zero. We will. Nah, you got to do it to the stop share, go back to StreamYard. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, it's selected. Hold on. Oh, I can't though. So I can do that if I'm sharing a window, like on Microsoft Edge. I don't know why I'm not using Google, right? But if I go to the window one, like the middle section, it's share audio tab or screen and set it. Like it doesn't give me that option. That's a bummer. Are you in Meld? What's Meld? What's Meld? We'll play some music while we're waiting. We'll play some fun music, guys. What about share screen, the right tab? Share screen, the right tab, he says. I bet you my computer's like not going to be like powerful enough for all this jazz. I'm already, hold on. Okay. I'm already running like mad crazy stuff on this thing and it's a laptop, for crying out loud. All right, let me go big real quick because you guys just don't want to stare at a black box. Let's see. Let us see. Okay, we got to close this out. Let's open it back up because it's finicky. It kind of like the problems seem to arise when I switch in between games. It tends to crash a lot. All right, let's see here. Let's see if it booted back up. Oh well, there's WrestleMania. There it is. We could watch it. We could watch the attract mode and pretend like we're playing. Share screen, right tab. I don't know. I'll have to play with this more. Because you see, if you see in the lower right hand corner here, there's no sound. Like right over here, there's no sound. It's like not doing anything. Oh yeah, there's nothing open besides the capture card and the stream. Under mic? No. No. It's not that. Oh well. Guys, we gave it one hell of a ride. That was fun. Wrestling is real, damn it. You bet your ass. Let's go, man. James says it was moving down there on WrestleFest. Just go back to that. Wait, it was moving down on WrestleFest. Just go back to that. Yeah, but it was lagging. Hold on, let me go back. It was lagging, guys. We can't have that. What about Superstars? Okay, WrestleFest. World. MAME. I was on this one. No, I was on this one. Alright, let's try this one. Oh, the audio bars were moving? I guess some games working in some games. So, I don't know. I'm lagging again. I'll see when it comes back up. Well, I know that there's going to be WrestleFest, Superstars, Wrestle War, right? Or is it Wrestle? What is it? Mat Wrestling or something? And then there's Double Dragon 1 and 2. So we're missing a game. Oh, the whole thing just crashed. Well, we'll try this again another time. That was pretty funny though. I know that the thing is pretty finicky. So Matt Mania, yes, thank you. Matt Mania, yes, thank you guys. I was like Wrestle War or something like that. Matt Wrestling. I mean, right? Am I wrong? Matt Mayhem. That's the 6th game. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. That's what a lot of people are saying. Double Dragon 1 and 2 are the other games. Am I too far-fetched to say that? Does it really suck? I've never played it. I mean, Double Dragon would be cool, but I'd rather have that as a dedicated cab. You know? Either way, it'd be cool because we would get new games, you know? Yeah, right, Will H. We need those guys like decode that stuff like they did in like for the Jurassic Park at Games Pinball. Interesting. So you can kind of make out the logos a little bit, Jason. I'm trying to get a games list, guys. Trust me, I'm knee deep in it. I told you, I'm bothered. Basic Fun is screwed now, guys. I'm gonna bother them every day. They already let me in a little bit. I'm bothering them every day now. Wait, Big Fish is about to have a heart attack here. Oh man. So we were able to get like 15 seconds of gameplay. I think if I boot it up, I think X-Men works flawlessly. I think I'm gonna try that for you guys. I just don't think there's any sound in that one either. I think it would work if I had a Nintendo Switch. Oh, okay. I hear sound now. This is really weird, dude. It's super cool how things are so finicky. So let me go. So I can hear it. I'm just not sharing it right now. Hold on, guys. Let me pause my music. Okay, now if I share screen, so this capture card is really finicky, guys. The whole ordeal is very finicky. So you guys, can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? Let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear that? Damn. I can hear it. Damn. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, James and Jason. Damn. So I can hear it. Wait, what if I do this? What if I do this? What if I do what James said? See, there's no option there. Damn. One of these days we will get this correct. I don't know. It'll probably lag out. Let's see. All right, let's see what's up here. Oh, it's already freezing. Look at that. It already froze. I don't think my computer is strong enough to stream, unfortunately. That's a bummer. I wanted to do we'll have to try that another time. It was a cool, fun demo test run, but I think my computer needs to be like an i7. I got like an i5 right now. C North, what's up, man? Let's go. James says, "Are you using the Elgato mixer software with your mic?" I mean, I can open it. Let's see, Elgato wavelength. Is that the software? Yes, I see the software right now. Can I share that? Can I share that screen? Oh, that would be oh, look, I can share it. Guys, you want a little bit behind the scenes action? Look at this. Hold on, I need to go like over. No, stop it. I need to go down here. Look at James. I'm sharing the software. Oh, let's go. Add the capture software to the audience mix. Oh Jesus, Moses, smell the roses. See, I'm like the camera guy. I'm not the production crew, guys. I'm just the guy in front of the camera. You got me doing too much now. This is gonna be like step by step here. Yeah, C North, we miss you too, buddy. Bring back Home Arcade. Home Arcade is coming back. Trust me, it's coming back hard with iconic arcade and basic fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun, dude. Holy moly! Open that capture software and click the big 2 on your wavelength. Oh, the big 2. Okay, I can do that. Get this out of here. All right, the big 2. Click. All right, what am I doing now? What am I doing now? Game? Am I doing game? James, if you mess up my audio, I am not going to be a happy man because I will not ever be able to pick this back, and the channel will be shut down. It'll be all over from here. Click it and select add. What do you mean add? I got to add something. It's system, music, browser, voice chat, FXS, game, audio 1 and audio 2. Can you guys see what I'm seeing or no? You guys probably can't see that. Yeah, it's like it opened up a window. James says it's Will says, "Oh, click the number." Yeah, I did click the number 2. You guys can't see that. You can't see that, James. I already clicked it. I clicked on it. Will H says that the Double Dragon is confirmed. Then buy 2 Wrestle calves and convert. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. No, I know you don't see it, James, but I see it. It opened up in a new window. Double Dragon 2 and Renegade. Oh, click game. Okay, click game. All right, now what do I do? Add apps. Click game. All right, now what? James is riding the ship. He's steering the ship. Guys, I appreciate you just bullshitting around with me and chilling and chatting right now. We're having fun, guys. Okay, now you need to go to the map, the capture software, to the game sound in Windows. Oh, wait, hold on. What in the world? Okay, so click your search and type sound. Search. What the hell is this man talking about? You need to map the capture software to the game sound in Windows. So click on your search and type sound. Oh, you mean like in the search bar? Yep, I'm in volume mixer in the settings in your Windows search. Yep, I'm in that. I'm in that. Oh my God, chat, let's go. Now what do I do? James, you didn't tell me any of this when you gave me the mini PC and the capture card. I thought I'd just plug and play and go. Perfect. Find the capture software. There's no capture software. It just says output device, input device. We'll have to do this off stream. I appreciate you. I'm too stupid for this stuff. I'm not gonna be able to figure this out. Oh wait, I might be able to share. Hold on, let me remove this. Hold on. Get this out of here. Hold on. I might be able to share what you guys are seeing. I probably should. Yeah, here we go. Guys, look at this. This is where I'm at right now. Let's go up here. There we go. We'll do this another time. We'll do this another time. Make sure they capture software. Yeah, it's open. Or was. Oh, okay. It has to be opened. Oh, so then it'll pop up on there. Now it's like lagging hard. Sound mixer options. Okay, let me just check this one thing, chat. I just want to see. Oh shoot! Look at that. 4K capture quality. There's two of them. Why is there two of them? I'll just set them both. Oh, but do I? Oh, see, I have to set it as an output. It's an output, right? It's not an input. Oh, but there's multiple options. Just click the down arrow. Yeah, I did that. There's multiple options. So it's output, right? And set the output device to game. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this will work. But it's at 1. Is it supposed to be at 1? I can't raise it anymore. Let's see if that works, guys. Wow, I didn't know you had to do all this. This is a whole production. I mean, it's pretty easy, but it's a whole production. Okay, let's see. So it's at 1 right now. Is that what it's supposed to be at? Thank you. All right, let's try doing this. WrestleFest is gonna be lag. It doesn't matter if we get this to work. It's gonna be lag central. No, you guys can't hear it, right? Can you guys hear it? I can't hear it now, but can you guys hear it? Mixers are powerful. Oh, Evil Genius, let's go. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Dude, I loved your video. So Evil Genius, hold on. Let me just go full screen here real quick. Hold on. Okay, still got one more step. Okay, we'll get there, Chad. I promise you. Evil Genius, I love you, dude. So this guy makes a video, right? He's like trying to buy an arcade one-up for like Father's Day, right? Which is a great video, right? And so he's like, I'm looking for a Tron, a Dragon Slayer. I'm like, Evil Genius, those things were sold out 2 years ago. Like, all you're gonna be able to get now is a NBA Jam and like a golf. Maybe a claw machine if you're lucky. You can probably get the Street Fighter Dynamo. That's the best one you can get by far. Yes, it's been a long time, my guy. Missed you having around the show. Let's go, baby. He's back. Let's go. Okay, James said this is the third and final step, right? You need to change your mic in StreamYard to the audience mic and not your mic. Hold on a second, James. If I'm doing all this stuff, is this going to be like effed up for the rest of my streams? I don't want to keep switching back. I want to make sure. I want to clarify this, okay, guys? So you need to change your mic in StreamYard. You guys don't have to watch me. You can watch these cool Legion of Doom guys. Oh, yeah, Evil Genius, let me tell you something. It's sad, but it's time. It's like that old dying dog that you got to put down. It's time to move on to basic fun and to iconic arcade because they are going to deliver things. I mean, think about it, guys. I just want you to, while we're doing this real quick, I just want to go off on a quick little tangent. Guys, We're getting stuff that was told impossible. XL WrestleFest, never going to happen. Arcade One Up just straight up told us, never going to happen. Basic Fun walks right in and says, yeah, we'll do that for you. Centipede XL, yeah, that's done. Anything else? It's like, what? Oh, yeah, and I heard they're working with Nintendo, too. They got Tetris coming. If that's a possibility, probably working on Donkey Kong. So let's effing go to that one. Trying to think real quick. Oh, and then John D, Iconic Arcade, we're getting Alpha 2. Yeah, no problem. Like, it's like, what? Like, where was this stuff like 3, 4, 5 years ago? Oh my goodness, dude. I digress. Okay, James said, no, you can I can't stop sharing. I don't think my computer's gonna be able to handle this, unfortunately. I think I gotta get a bigger, badder computer. Oh my god, I'm like burping. Sorry. Oh my god, like blah, like all up in the mic. Yeah, it just stinks. Like I can play this on my TV and stuff. Oh, is it choppy now, James? Did we mess something up, James? I swear to God, if I mess something up, guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me clear? I'm out of here if I mess something up. I'm not gonna be happy. Oh yeah, J-Rod, if I could, I would. Trust me. When I first started streaming, so okay, it's good now. Thank you guys. Okay, so let me just let's put the music back on because that's the mood. Okay, so let me hold on. Here we go. This one? Is it this one I want? Hold on. Let's see. Yes, this is the one, right? Yes, this is the one. This is one of my favorite synthwave songs right now. Okay, real quick, guys. So when I started my streaming adventure, I mean, guys, go back in the channel like 2 years ago, a year ago, whatever it was, right? I mean, my wife and I were literally streaming with a tablet and like a phone that was there on a bar stool. So as I progressed in trying to upgrade my equipment on a budget, right, I ended up stumbling upon this like HP Victus gaming computer, and it was great. I actually sold here's a quick story that you guys might kill me for, right? I sold Tron to pretty much get the computer. Like, it was an even trade. And I know now, looking back at it, right, I could have probably got it for a lot more money, but it was what I needed at the time, and we never played Tron. And obviously I do this weekly. What are we on, 4, 5 times a week now? That was way more than I would have played Tron. Even though Tron looks great, right? Looks great. But so I got a gaming computer. I'm like, dude, like an i5 processor on a laptop, this could be a total upgrade from what I'm used to on we were on an iPad, guys. And it was the one with the push button. It was like an old one too. And so my daughter actually has that now. That's her go-to. And so I was like an i5 gaming computer. It had like 16 gigs of RAM, Corsair RAM that I upgraded to, you know, I don't know, 256, no, it was like 512 storage or something like that. And it had 2050 dedicated graphics card. So I'm like, dude, this is pretty good of an upgrade for just an even swap, right? But now, like, going into the future here, it's like I kind of need like a PC that's like an i7 at least. i9 ideal, you know, running 32, 64 gigs of RAM, you know, 4060 graphics card. Like, it's different. You know, my little laptop can run a very powerful Elgato camera and this mic. These things actually take up a lot on the inputs, you know, just for a little background here. So, you know, when I try to push it and try to play WrestleFest, that's kind of pushing it to the limit, you know. So, you know, will I be able to save for a computer? I just don't know. You know, anytime you do get the extra money, it's like try to get a cabinet or something, or make an upgrade on an arcade. So it's been a minute. You know, I've upgraded. I got a chair, you know, I got some great lights, and I got, my wife got me this for it was like Christmas, some fantastic lights. These things are awesome. You can do it by the degree. They're Wi-Fi connected. It's insane. The lights are Wi-Fi connected, guys. So I have a cool setup. I'm on a monitor now. I didn't have that before. Like, so we've upgraded from time to time. But yeah, I think ideally I would love to get a PC and really be able to play some cool little games with you guys. You know what I mean? Oh, this is the 8-bit Doe controller that I was using. Yeah, I need to build a PC. Yeah, I'm not using thermal paste, kid. I'll let Geek Squad do that. Oh my god. All right, what are you guys saying? What are you guys saying in the chat here? Yes, Nintendo. That is correct. At least for Tetris. At least for Tetris. We'll see if something else comes. That's what I've heard, at least. Jason Haley, do you think Iconic and Basic Fun will do separate IPs to keep from competing with each other? I have no idea. I think Basic Fun doesn't give a rat's ass, and they're just ready to hit the ground running. And kudos to them, because it's about damn time. I think each and every one of the 37 people that are in this building right now absolutely cannot take it anymore. My God, like, how hard is it to just make an arcade cabinet and put out these games like 45 years old? We're not making a Metal Gear Solid cabinet here. Like, these games are like, they've run its course. Any money that's generated from these games now is all a cherry on top, right? Like, they've already sold their millions and millions of copies. They're in vaults now. Yeah, we're going to see. Oh, okay, so no Nintendo. Thank you, James. So just Tetris is held by Tetris Holdings, so no LLC Nintendo license. I think those will confused a little bit, I think they're working on Nintendo. I don't know. To me, like, Donkey Kong, it's like, okay, cool, but, like, I wouldn't buy it, actually. I got to be honest with you. I'm going to get a lot of hate in the chat here, but it's just not my cup of tea. Now, a Centipede XL, you got my attention. So I don't have an Atari cab in here. So we're going to bring back Crystal Castles. We're going to bring back some cool stuff. But a Centipede XL, guys, that is going to look so damn cool. I'm almost hyped more about the Centipede XL than I am WrestleFest. Do I still have the pictures? James, you did a phenomenal job getting that box art. We need to get the whole box, though. That's what I'm looking for. So if I go... Let's see my pictures. Where did my... Oh, okay, here it is. So we got... Let's do this. So we got this cool WrestleFest, right? And this is awesome. But that Centipede, dude. Guys, if you can imagine, let me bring up the Centipede. Where's the Centipede picture? Where'd it go off to here? I wish my pictures were more organized here. It's like I see it, but I don't see it. Oh, it's not here anymore. Where'd it go? It just disappeared. It must have got saved somewhere else. But like this Centipede, right? Like an XL version of this. That's what is happening, guys. Like, I hope that this isn't. I hope there's one more. Iconic, you got one more bullet in the chamber for Christmas time. That's what I want to see, guys. Oh, man, we're back, baby. Oh, my God, that would be so cool. But I love that they're doing a 90s and an 80s. I've said this time in and time out. Catered towards both. Arcade 1-Up seemed to just forget about the 80s. Yeah, I know. That one's the Ultra. The one in the boxes that we showed is the XL. We're going to have to get used to that, chat, because no longer will we ever say Deluxe and XL. We're going to say Supreme and Ultra, which is interesting. Every time I hear that, it's like the combo breaker, from KI. Oh, man. What's up, Chris Nooner? Thank you, my West Coastians, for stopping on in. Will H says, if Basic Fun announced a Street Fighter 2 Supreme XL, I really got to get used to this. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'd have more confidence in them releasing it than Iconic Arcade. Hey, just to let you know, CornerCade got it right. This ain't no damn. This right here. This right here ain't no damn Deluxe. I knew the second I saw that sumbitch that was an XL. I damn near am all about these things, man. This is the bread and butter, baby. Let's go. I knew it. I just, from my gut instinct, I'm like, that's an XL. And it's been confirmed, dude. Let's go. Yeah, Thor KC. We got a 19-inch XL Centipede with a coin door. Because our Ultra lines are going to have coin door. It was Supreme? God, I always get confused. It's Supreme. So they're Supreme. That's the top of the... I gotta I gotta really like. So the Supreme has got the coin door. They gotta get this stuff out there. Somebody's gotta bring the information here. So Will Fun, back to Will H. Basic Fun announced a Street Fighter 2 Supreme XL. I'd have more confidence in it releasing that Iconic Arcade. Well, 1,000% right now. I mean, because Iconic Arcade just came out with one cabinet. It was that one that was in Canada or around the world, right? And Basic Fun has only done like those little handheld arcades. They've done toys and Lincoln Logs and puzzles and Care Bears and all that jazz, right? But this is going to be very exciting. Now you know why I was so hyped when we shared that podcast. Maybe we should dip back and listen to that podcast. See if 2 and 2. Actually, we should probably do that. We're just, guys, this is for you. These streams are for you guys at the end of the day. I was laying in bed with my son. And when he fell asleep, I was like, all right, James is done playing Mario Kart. Let's see if we can get double CornerCade in the house here. And let me go back and read this. Man, these Switch 2 streams are like everywhere. This is insane. I might be missing something. Like, the Switch 2 is cool, but I didn't know it was this big. All right, where are we at here? Let's go to my channel. You'd think I'd have that like bookmark or something, right? Okay, where is live? So this was back in January, and I go live like every other minute. So we're gonna have to scroll down here. And this is the one. 2K views on this thing. This thing blew up. Okay, hold on a second. I didn't realize that. Okay, so let's see here. Where? Hold on. Let me get to the good part, guys. I think I want to let it play first, because remember they took this down. This was taken down, guys. All right, let's pause the music real quick. Only so we can hear me talking about 700 times. Here it is. Okay, let's do that.
Gonna be wearing that all over town.
Heck yeah.
Hold on.
I'll wear it next episode.
Hold on.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Hold on.
Welcome back to Geek Time, guys.
So
and
oh my God, I'm wearing the same shirt.
Because, as you know, I love to cover all the new video game things that are coming out on the toy landscape.
Really listen.
And I think Arcade 1-Up has some serious competition now with I'm over at the Basic Fun booth. I'm talking to Dan Westcott. And so what are we looking at here?
Man, oh man, you're looking at a brand new collection of arcade games. So our model is to reimagine the classics and the iconic brands. And so this is the category that fits that model. We're reproducing all the classic games at counter and freestanding levels for Pac-Man, Ninja Turtles, WWE, and Atari.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just heard that live, baby. So they're making countercades and freestanding arcades. Now, obviously, with the XL movement that we got going on here, we hope that those are XL. But for you deluxe fans, who knows, right? Who knows? Now, Turtles, Centipede. Hold on, time out. Hold on, big fishes. You ain't gonna roast me on my stream like this. Hold on. I got like 3 of these shirts because they were free from when I used to work at Best Buy, and then I got like a lot of other ones that are similar, right? And there's only a few select shirts. There's maybe like 7 shirts that I wear on stream because the other colored shirts reflect weird. Like I have a red shirt, but it looks like pink on stream, so I don't wear that. I got to get more shirts. I can deny that at all. But I know it looks so funny, especially if I do the same mannerisms. I wish I could cover myself here. Wait, hold on. Let's see if I can edit this. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. This is going to be great. You guys are going to laugh now. Okay, there you go. There you go. Now you can. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, I'm replaying this podcast because it was taken down. Yeah, I only got 2 shirts, guys. The Samsung one and the one Stock Jack sent me. I should have been doing the same thing. You guys would have been like so confused. So I'm replaying this because, guys, so listen real quick. So we're talking, this was back in January. And remember, this podcast now was taken down. So I think this guy right here said a little bit too much than what he was supposed to say. I mean, Star Wars, right? Now, we kind of covered this in a video, much like some other YouTubers did. that Atari and Basic Fun were kind of shopping out this Centipede XL cabinet around. It was like an event in LA.
Yeah,
that
right.
Only like it wasn't open to the public at all. So it looks like those rumors are true, guys. If you haven't seen that,
He actually does. I'm not gonna lie. That's funny. Yeah, this was in January, Zero Redux Week. We went live immediately. The second I saw this, I don't know who, James might have shared this. James, did you share this? Yeah, he did. James hates everything. Put this on, like, he just shared the podcast. I was listening to it about halfway through. I'm like, I can't contain myself. I got to go live. Like, this is bananas news. And now it's coming to fruition. We're seeing the WrestleFest. We're seeing the Centipede. Like he said, the Atari. Let's see if I can get more of the podcast playing here. Let's see if we can get that video. Go check it out on my channel. Let's continue to listen, guys. I'm listening to this live just like each and every one. The only difference is I'm not on my phone laying in my bed, which I just was. I heard that and I said, I'm going live, baby. Let's fire up the lights. So let's take a listen and see what this all has to do. And I'll pop up your comments on the screen, guys, as we're listening.
Yeah, what I like about it is if you think the Arcade 1-Up cabinets are too big, you've got like different sizes. They're slimmer, they're thinner.
Yeah, so I mean, we recognize that people have different kinds of space. I mean, we have stuff for your counter, we have stuff for your little child here, which are the junior series. And then what Chris was talking about was this Slim Arcade. And the Slim Arcade's 8 inches less deep than a normal arcade. So people that have these really tight quarters that don't want to eat their breakfast on the consoles or hang their clothes on them now can put them in all these little intricate crevices of their home. And
Okay, so it doesn't look like, just from hearing that it's going to be an XL cabinet. It looks like we're getting Slim Katie's out of this company, but let's take a listen.
still have a unique and immersive experience. And so the Slim is a really nice product, certainly for metropolitan areas. And of course, you have a graduating scale of bigger and more in-depth machines as you go.
Yeah, it looks like there's 3 different kinds. There's a Slim series and there's an Ultra series, Supreme series.
Yes.
Which has all 4 controllers on it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
really the graduating scale has to do with size and features. When we talk about the Ultra series, it's a much bigger cabinet than Slim. It's got the same amount of games, but it's got a light-up marquee. It's got speaker grills.
Nice.
It gives you a little
Oh,
bit more
nice.
premium experience. And then the creme de la creme is the Supreme series. And you've got lots more games. Atari has over 60 games. You've got light-up marquees, you've got speaker grills, and you've got a really cool coin door that kind of really gives you the flavor of being in the arcade.
Let me just pause this real quick. So going back and listening to that, what we know now, and then listening to that, so we said like way more games on the Supreme. So that 4-player, yeah, this is why I'm doing it, guys. We're kind of just refreshing our memory here. Catch that? He was clearly looking at WrestleFest, mentioning the 4 controllers. So he said way more games. So deluxe, no, not deluxe, Supreme, Ultra. I don't know. What is Big Deluxe for right now? Thank you, Vic Vicious. Ultra, guys. I gotta get used to that. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long time. Arcade 1-Up has been here for a long time. So the Ultra series, the 2-player Ultra WrestleFest, is gonna have 6 games. The Supreme 4-player is gonna have a light-up marquee. Again, do we know, James, on that box, was there a light-up marquee for the Ultra? So we're going to have a light-up marquee. We're going to have speaker grill covers, which is awesome because we didn't have... Oh, what they had that... Hold on, timeout. Ultra had the speaker grill covers, too, on the box. So that's interesting. So they both are going to have, hopefully, speaker grill covers. And they're going to have way more games. So that's interesting. Way more games. Like he said, like, dude, this is going to get, like... Let me rewind it a little. Let's see.
Series and there's an Ultra series, Supreme series.
Yes.
Which has all 4 controllers on it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
really the graduating scale has to do with size and features. When we talk about the Ultra series, it's a much bigger cabinet than Slim. It's got the same amount of games, but it's got a light-up marquee. It's got speaker grills.
Nice.
It gives you a little
Oh,
bit more
nice.
premium experience. And then the creme de la creme is the Supreme series. And you've got lots more games. Atari has over 60 games. You've got light-up marquees. You've got speaker grills. And you've got a really cool coin door that kind of...
Wait, time out. Hold on a second. He just said the Atari has 60 games. James, we confirmed on the box it had like 14 games, right? I'm lost. Chat, help me out. No, Jason, that was definitely a deluxe version. That was not a Slim Katie. We would definitely know the Slim Katie from a deluxe, 100%. Atari, he is talking about the 2600 games, maybe? So maybe they have the 14 and then 2600 games, but they just didn't mention that on there.
It really gives you the flavor of being in the arcade.
I love seeing that you have the IP for WrestleFest.
Got to bring WrestleFest back.
For
Gotta bring it
WWF back in the day. You've got the artwork back. It's just such.
Dude, so listening to this, the WrestleFest is there. They're literally looking at it as the dude's interviewing him. He's literally like, I see you have WrestleFest. Like, he's literally talking about this.
Games. Atari has over 60 games. You've got light-up marquees, you've got speaker grills, and you've got a really cool coin door that kind of really gives you the flavor of being in the arcade.
I love seeing that you have the IP for WrestleFest.
Got to bring WrestleFest back.
For
Gotta bring it
WWF back in the day. You've got the artwork back. It's just such a throwback.
Guys,
And that's the thing,
goosebumps,
right?
goosebumps.
I mean, we're literally
Oh, man.
reproducing the classic nostalgic cabinet art. All the games are from yesteryear, depending on what the genre is or depending on what the license is. But WrestleFest and that whole suite of games is essential for us to be putting into our WWE game, which, by the way, has never been done.
No, it hasn't.
Never been done.
First time I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. All the games are made by Arc Systems, the Japanese company that created them from the actual arcades. So we're basically licensing the rights exclusively from them.
Oh,
So another Arc Systems rumor. We just got Double Dragon. Arc Systems is going hard to the paint, guys. Let's go.
perfect. How hard was it to get the IP for that then?
Challenging.
Oh, was it?
Challenging.
A lot of hoops to go through?
You know, it's yes, a lot of hoops, a lot of data.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want?
Jeez Louise, it's like ads sitting on top of ads.
It was the flying game that had the yoke that you could manipulate.
Yeah.
So you've got the old Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and the Return of the Jedi game, and it's an awesome cabinet that we do in 2 different sizes.
Oh,
so
nice,
in
nice.
Return of the Jedi, you're flying like one of the light speeders. You've got some other aircraft to fly in some of the other games. A Centipede, you have Asteroids, you have Crystal Castles and Tempest. You have all the classic games. And if you look, which you guys can't do over there, but I'm going to tell you, on
Yeah, we can't
Ultra
take
and
pictures of this.
Supreme, you've got every single Atari game in those systems, plus the 2600 series. So you
nice.
get all the classic games, plus a whole bundle more. So in the Ultra series, you get 50 Atari games. In the Supreme, you get 60. I think with WrestleFest, every one of these different units will have a lesser or greater suite of those games in it. We've got
So real quick, I know Gallagher guy said, are there any pictures of these? No, there aren't. I think the place that they're at, they can't do like that type of media exposure yet. Kind of just podcasting from what I'm gathering. Chat, let me know what you think, where this is at. If anybody has any additional information, Jason and Alien, you got 15 monitors in front of you. Let's get some links in here. If there are any pictures floating out there, guys, we're on
Jason,
the
get on
case.
those
Let's go.
pictures.
got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so you got Turtle in Time.
Yep, going back to
1,
the
2, and
Turtles
3.
Nice.
You've got a whole host of other games that fit within that Konami suite package. of
Turtles
games.
3?
Yeah. So,
Oh, wow.
so we basically
Wait, hold on, timeout. Chad, did you just hear that? He said the whole suite of Konami games. So could we get Sunset Riders, Cowboys, a Moo Mesa, and some of those other beat 'em ups on there? That would be interesting. Maybe Hook, right? Hook. Jason and Alien, you got
Let's listen to that
15
again.
monitors in front of you. Let's get some links in here. If there are any pictures floating out there, guys, we're on the case. Let's go.
got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so you got Turtle in Time.
Yep, going back
1,
to the
2, and
Turtles
3.
Nice.
You've got a whole host of other games that fit within that Konami suite package. of
Turtles
games.
3?
Yeah, so
Oh, wow.
so we basically
We haven't
license
seen
the
that.
games from Konami, so the
Okay.
original games that we put into our cabinets.
So with the yoke,
Yes.
I know.
Yoke is fresh.
Now I know Arcade One Up did
Is that
a
better,
yoke
buddy?
as well.
Yes.
Like, is yours comparable, better?
Listen, I would say it's better, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, there are differences important to call out. There are some important differences with our yoke and their yoke.
So I know arcade fans are going to be like, "What are the differences? What have you improved
You're gonna
on?"
have to buy and find out.
Alrighty.
But
All right,
but
gotcha.
it's a beautiful yoke that allows you to play the classic games.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And you have a junior size as well for young gamers.
So the junior series is really for that young gamer where, you know, like I have a 6-year-old daughter. I take her to the arcades to play Pac-Man. It's too fast for her. So the concept here is a smaller game, a slower game. You have 3 different speeds. Kids can graduate as they go, as they get better. And so that's the idea, is you're sort of like bringing them along, kind of arcade experience.
Now I know it might be a little bit too early to talk about, but do you have future arcade cabinets planned?
Yes.
Wow.
So we won't tell you what we got, but we have some other licenses that may involve shooting and driving, and maybe another concept there. So there's lots coming from us.
Oh, maybe
we're
Outrun.
invested in the space.
I'm looking at your face.
I won't confirm or deny, but
maybe.
I love how he says Outrun, like we've never gotten that before. It's like, dude, there's like 25 other racing games right now. Outrun is great, but we've had that. Somebody can mod that. Give me a Hydro Thunder or something, right?
It may be on the docket. I'll just say that.
Docket.
All right. So how far out are you planning? Like wave
Yes,
2, 3, 4?
yes.
So what you're looking at here is all fall 2025 launch. We've got 26 plans coming, and we've got some 27 plans coming as well.
Hold on. Let's just back the bus up real quick. I'm going to play that again. Did you guys hear that? He said, what we've got all here is planned for 2025. That's goosebumps, baby. Oh, baby, we're back. Hold on. Let me replay that. What was all there? We know WrestleFest was there. Centipede had to have been there, which we've already known, right? Because they're talking a lot about that, right? What other game was there? Could it be Turtles that they just haven't said yet? Because they talked a lot of Turtles.
Other licenses that may involve shooting and driving, and maybe another concept there. So there's lots coming from us.
Oh, maybe
we're
Outrun.
invested in the space. It's a game.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And you have a junior size as well for young gamers.
So the junior series is really for that young gamer where, like I have a 6-year-old daughter. I take her to the arcades to play Pac-Man. It's too fast for her. So the concept here is a smaller game, a slower game. You have 3 different speeds. Kids can graduate as they go, as they get better. And so that's the idea, is you're sort of like bringing them along, kind of arcade experience.
Now, I know it might be a little bit too early to talk about, but do you have future arcade cabinets planned?
Yes.
Wow.
So we won't tell you what we got, but we have some other licenses that may involve shooting and driving, and maybe another concept there. So there's lots coming from us.
Oh, maybe
we're
Outrun.
invested in the space.
I'm looking at your face.
I won't confirm or deny, but
maybe it may be on the docket. I'll
might
just
be
say
on the
that.
docket.
All right. So how far out are you planning? Like wave 2, 3, 4?
So what you're looking at here is all fall 2025 launch. We've got 26 plans coming, and we've got some 27 plans coming as well. But most notably, we've got probably 2 titles coming, 2 different game licenses coming in 26.
Do you have price points and places where we can find these already?
So I'll tell you this. So Counter Series is $180. The Junior Series is $250. The Slim Series is $450. The Ultra Series is $500. And the Supreme Series is really a club price point.
Okay.
So it's an $800 value that will be sold in club at $599.
Nice. Okay.
And you'll see them on Amazon. Some you'll see at Target. Some you'll see in Best Buy. We'll have a lot of distribution here, and we'll have worldwide distribution as well.
One thing that the arcade fans love to throw out there is Nintendo. Like, have you tried talking to Nintendo?
Those guys are tough.
Yeah, I know.
Those guys are tough.
I know Arcade One tried for years, couldn't crack that nut.
They're amazing, and they're amazing for a reason, because all they care about is fun. They don't care about the money and the dollars. They just want to make sure what you're doing creates smiles and fun for their core customer and new customers. Listen, it's a long-term goal for us. We'd love to be partners with them in this space. We're partners with them in a lot of other areas.
Yeah, this I'm going to pause this real quick. This kind of scares me a little bit. The $599, which is an $899 value, is going to be sold in club stores. So that XL WrestleFest, is that just going to be club exclusive? Not that that matters. I mean, we all know somebody with a club pass, right? But that just kind of stinks, right? So both of those XLs are the only XLs going to be in Costco? Oh man. That's a good question, Vic Vicious. Does anyone besides 1UP have the rights to Midway? I hear they're in communication with Sega, Jason is saying. That would be cool, but I don't know if it's actually secured. I can certainly ask. I know, guys, I will say this. I know they're watching, and they have watched in the past. So Basic Fun, it's been confirmed that they watch what we do here. So if you guys got those good questions, I will try to answer them, and I will try to forward them as best I can over to Basic Fun. But Basic Fun is going to know what they're doing. You know, I'm not reinventing the wheel here at the CornerCade, but there are a lot of things that they're obviously taking into consideration. I mean, I want you to think about this. That Ultra WrestleFest is a 2-player. Why? I've been an advocate of 2 players for 3 years now. You don't need 4 players, you know? But it's cool that they're giving you 2 options. On the XL, 4-player cabinets don't look that goofy, right? And you can let it slide on an XL. Now, I'll always mod it, right? But you can let it slide. So they're doing it both ways. So if you want to have that 4-player local cab experience, you know, the for the WrestleFest and all that jazz, you get the XL then, right? And then you have that. So that's what's really cool. I do like that. I will say that. Giving you some options, right? Yeah, Costco membership. Here we come. All right, let's see what else is on this podcast.
At Basic
Oh,
Fun,
good.
so
Well, that's half the battle. then.
we
Yeah.
definitely have a door open for us, and hopefully down the road we can partner
perfect.
here. Hopefully,
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I'd
that'd be
love
cool.
to see like Duck Hunt and
Oh,
all that in the future.
Donkey Kong is
Donkey
the one that
Kong?
I
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if we got
All right.
it.
Well, let's hope for the best for the future.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for taking the time for talking about this stuff.
Oh,
'Cause
it's
it
my
looks
pleasure.
amazing.
It's my pleasure, Chris. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it'll be a hit.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
man.
Thank you.
Right on.
There we go, guys. Let's do this. Let's go full screen. Let's turn off the ads. All right. So that was pretty cool, taking a trip down memory lane, right? Kind of what we know now to what we knew then, you know? Kind of cool stuff. So the Ultra is going to be, it's going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of cool things with the Ultra here. I didn't realize, like, they made it sound like you're getting a lot of games. And it's like, well, what all could you put on there, you know? Like don't you want to sell more cabinets, you know? So, I don't know. Thor KC says, I have nostalgia for it now, but TMNT NES, the regular Nintendo, made me so angry back in the day. What was Teenage or Mutant Ninja Turtle doing about that game? Yeah, there's no Turtles 3. So I don't know if he was talking about maybe console games. Maybe they'll be putting like the extra games. Maybe it'll be console games. They might not just be arcade games, which would be interesting. I mean, those I never play those, but they're an added bonus. I never play them. I got to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't play them. I just never play them. But more games is more better, you know. Yeah, Evil Genius, they're gonna I'm telling you, they're not messing around. This is not gonna be Arcade 1-Up 2.0. I will tell you that much. Evil Genius says, if this company really and truly got the rights to those IPs, then we'll see those cabs soon. Just too much money not to. And it has been confirmed that they have NFL licensing and NBA licensing as well. They just need to get like the game licensing. So they have like the player side of licensing from what I've been told. They just need to get so they're like 50% there, right? So it's more or less likely that we will see possibly an NFL Blitz, you know, XL Deluxe type stuff in the future, which would be awesome. I miss my NFL Blitz. I'm going full XL. I would love that option. There's a lot of cool stuff, guys, to like. And this is just with Basic Fun. If John D can start getting stuff rolling, right, it would be really cool to essentially have Basic Fun replace Arcade 1-Up, right? Arcade 1-Up, I don't know what they're doing. They might do something in the future, you know, but it'd be really cool if they replace, if they were like Arcade 1-Up 2.0, but better. You know, they came out with 4 cabs a year. They knew what they were doing. They came out in all different price points, all different form factors. I mean, that's like the creme de la creme, right? That's like what we would all been waiting for. So if they can just do that, and then John D on the back end can do a lot of niche games, you know, like a Double Dragon Dynamo, right? Like that would be some cool stuff. Like if we could get some really cool stuff. If you notice, they didn't say anything about Capcom. They never mentioned Capcom, and Capcom's huge, especially when it comes to arcade. I don't think they mentioned Midway, maybe. Like, so there's some IPs that they have and some licensings that they have, and there's some that they don't. And it'll be really interesting to see. And it'll be cool if like each kind of company has like their own licensing, so we can just dip in all the pots here. And at the end of the day, if we get 20 cabs a year, I mean, this is what we've been waiting for, people. We've literally just had money just sitting there. Like I gotta ask a question to the chat. For those of you that bought a Nintendo Switch today, would you have bought the Nintendo Switch if you had 5 options of arcade cabinets right now? you name it, right? You had an XL this, an XL that, or if you're a deluxe fan, you had a deluxe this, a deluxe that. You had 5 for the choosing right now. You could buy all 5, right? Would you be getting the arcade cabinets, or would you be getting the Nintendo Switch 2 still? That is a good question, because I think a lot of people would be getting the Nintendo Switch 2 because there's like nothing going on right now. I mean, this is like calm before the storm, because stuff is going to happen comes October, September. It is going to be balls to the wall crazy. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm finally going to get Alpha 2. It's like you're tearing up, like finally getting Alpha 2, Third Strike, and Alpha 3 in the CornerCade. I'm going to be so happy if John D can pull this off. I'm going to be over the moon thrilled with a Centipede XL. I'm going to absolutely love WrestleFest XL. So Mike Hawkworth is like, here's to go. This is a good little poll question, guys. Let me know in the chat. Hawkade is like, did I get the arcades? Mike was saying, I get the Switch 2 either way. You got to understand, Mike, like, I got to be honest with you. Like, I'm asking you, think about your favorite arcade games, right? Like, we got 5 ready to roll. You got 5 that can be shipped, or you can go pick it up at the store. I got to be honest with you. I think the arcades we be rolling here. Not in a handheld or consoles. Bring on the arcades, Chris Nooner says. Thor KC says no, but if it was my choice, I would have to get the Switch 2 anyways. And I think that's more for Mrs. Thor KC, right? That's more for her a little bit. No, maybe no. Mike Hawkard says, I'm putting the Switch 1 directly in a cab and we'll use the Switch 2 for another. It's a great arcade device. Yeah, that's cool. Look at that the little crossplay there. I will say this, the Nintendo Switch is really, really awesome for those Capcom fighting collections. My God almighty. And then some of the new beat 'em ups, the G.I. Joe, the Turtles, like stuff like that. That's really, really cool. And then obviously for the Mario Kart, I mean, the Switch has a lot to offer, and that's somebody coming from like PS5, Xbox. Me and my wife had a blast playing our Nintendo Switch. So she wants it again. We'll see what happens in the future. Maybe we'll do something. Will H says, curious at how the T word are greatly impacting Iconic's pricing. We're going to see. So he's saying like $700 for an XXL may increase. I think maybe it'll go up $200. James, what do you think? I know you guys were in the chat. What do you think too? Yet Basic Fun is selling the Supreme for $600, $599. That's because it's that pricing. So remember, guys, the At Games Legends Ultimate went up to what, like $899 or something if you go on their website. But at the club pricing, it's still priced at that $500. Remember, it's on sale for $50 off, so $450 it was. The club pricings will not raise. They are locked in. That is the agreement signed on paper. So if they already have a signed in agreement, doesn't matter what T word is out there, doesn't matter what H word is out there, F word, Z word, Y word, you name it, right? The whole alphabet down the damn line. Doesn't matter. The contract has already been signed, sealed, and delivered, and it will not change. So that is already coming in there hot, baby. And that's Israel says 900 easy. And that's exactly why I said, you know what? I'm pre-ordering the Alpha 2. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. We'll put half down. If this thing blows up in my face, I'll get my money back. We'll call it a day, and we'll invest that into another Basic Fun arcade cabinet. Let's go, baby. Jason says, wouldn't turn me away from a gauntlet with 90s and 80s games with 80s original artwork. Yeah, so Gauntlet is his bread and butter. But the P word, yeah, the P word too. And I don't save it. I don't say that word on here because YouTube is really weird with that stuff, and I'm not even gonna get into it because AI is crazy. They can hear what you're saying and they decode everything, and you're done. Like it's very weird with that stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. There's a different P word, and it's with voting. We'll just leave it at that. That YouTube does not like that, and I probably already went too far. But Gauntlet says with all the 90s and 80s games in the original artwork. So yeah, can you imagine like a Gauntlet cab XL? I'm telling you guys, if you had your favorite cabinet out there along with 4 others like Centipede XL, like guys, I never thought, it's not like I'm over the moon thrilled with that, but that's badass enough to where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. Why couldn't Arcade 1UP do this? It's mind-blowing. It's literally like, guys, listen, Basic Fun is not reinventing the wheel here. And shout outs to you guys in the chat. We have 50 people and we're approaching midnight here. You guys rock, dude. Home Arcade is back, baby. There are people that stream in prime time that get like 5 people. It's insane. Not that I'm about the numbers, but you guys are showing up and showing out, and we're in midnight here. Let's go, baby. Basic Fun's not reinventing the wheel, guys. This is it. Like, why? I don't know. I just don't get it. Why Arcade 1UP couldn't just put this out. You couldn't put out a Bubbles Deluxe. Like, it at this point is clear as day that it was not the skill, it was the will. They did not want to do it. They are the smartest ones in the building, and they pretty much told everybody to go F themselves. Because it's clear and evident, because Basic Fun just said, oh yeah, WrestleFest, that's easy. We got that done. They said it could never be done. Oh, you wanted a Centipede XL and Deluxe? All right, let's do that. We got to deal with Atari. They came to us. They want to make us cabs, so we're going to do it. We're going to reskin one Asteroids. We'll do one Centipede. Like, guys, this isn't rocket science. Literally. I got to be honest with you, chat. I got to be honest with you. This is no knock to any arcade company out there. But if you had Mrs. Thor KC, Mrs. Little Alien, Mrs. Cornercade, Mrs. Mike Hawkhertz, Mrs. Hauntcade, Mrs. Zero Redux, Mrs. Chris Nooner, Mrs. Hates Everything, Mrs. Hates whatever, Evil Genius Entertainment, you took all the wives in the community, I bet you they could outdo Arcade 1-Up in a heartbeat. Like, honestly, but like, oh, these are the games we love playing, so let's make an XL. Like, it's flabbergasting, guys. It is absolutely flabbergasting. I would have loved to have been in on a board meeting and just been a fly on the wall, let everybody speak, take a big deep breath, take a sip of the Coke, and say, all right, I've listened to you guys for 3 hours now. It's time to get down to reality. And lay in for a 4-hour rant and just go, bam. Like, what? I don't know, man. Again, none of us were ever there. The closest we got in the community is Darren Kang. I don't know what's going on over there, but thank God for Basic Fun. Thank you that somebody said rise from your grave and they're going to get this done. That's right, Fret Burner. Home Arcade is back, baby. I love saying that because it's so true. We were down to modding. I was going to buy the rest of the deluxes that were out there, the dynamos, and just mod those, but I'm so glad that we're in a positive direction, man. Jason, my wife hated 1-Ups because they were too small. See, now they're coming out with the XL line. Like, are you interested in that at all? Is she interested in that? And even their XL line was just like a swing and a foul ball, right? Like, they got the Killer Instinct Pro, but the joysticks weren't right. It was overpriced. Then you got the Shack Jam and the Golden Tee. Both those screens were messed up. You never went back in and fixed it, adjusted it. Now you could tell the XL Shack Jam was in prototype phase because it wasn't a slanted control deck. It was a big marquee. Then you got the Midway Golden Tee. Kind of got the screen right, but it's just a hodgepodge of what is this? I'm lucky to get mine. I got mine for $200. And then what else was there? Oh, the Pac-Man XL. That was probably your best one, but you put light up buttons in there without a switch. To turn them off, I don't know. It was just like a foul ball, like your best efforts were what? Midway Golden Tee and Pac-Man XL. It's really just not hitting the mark for anybody. Maybe it hit with the casual gamers, and I'm just like totally off my rocker. Arcade 1-Up comes back and says, Danny, what are you talking about? We sold 20,000 of these things. All right, I guess, I don't know what I'm talking about at the end of the day. But it's just, man, like, sometimes I'm just like, but I am so thrilled that we got other people coming up and coming in the house. Zero Redux says, I looked up the guy, Dan Westcott. Yes, he was in the article, remember? 3 days ago, he said there'd be another WrestleFest showdown at the Lazar. 3 days ago, he said there'd be another WrestleFest showdown. What do you mean showdown? James, can you look it up, baby? Can you look it up? Big Kirby is in the building. I woke up to take a pee and streaming. You're a madman, Danielson. This is what I do, man. Evil Genius said Arcade 1-Up ran their business the same way the mobsters and Goodfellas ran the nightclubs. Yeah, it was just, I don't know what, but we do know that Jason's wife here would definitely buy an XL. She said she bought me the Pac-Man XL and said this is how they should be. That's pretty, it's at least do what Basic Fun is doing. Give you an option, right? We'll give you the Deluxe. We'll give you the XL. This is what I love. I love this about John D giving us like skin options, I love this about Basic Fun. And Basic Fun, I know you're watching. You're going to catch the replay here. Nobody from Basic Fun is up at midnight, I would assume. I absolutely love where all of this is going, you know, and we want to see more. This community deserves and thrives for it. We've been treated like crap. It's like we've been in an abusive relationship for 3 years with Arcade 1UP, right? And now we finally found somebody else, and it's like a breath of fresh air. We can breathe again. Our voices are heard. We're not getting punched in the face, you know? Like, I felt like Arcade 1UP was just punching in the face every time, right? And it's like finally a company that hears us, right? So, long story short, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool. Like, perfect analogy. Well, it's a passion, you know? It's like, come on, man. But they're listening. So Basic Fun's listening. And they're giving us the Deluxe and the XL. Because not everybody loves XL. I got my first XL. And I'm like, you know, even though it's the NBA Jam, right? I was like, this is probably better. You know, bigger screen. The bigger form factor. You know, I can't see over it. It feels less toy-like, you know? But I was torn because I was like, you know what? I'm going to have less of these things now because they take up more room. So I was like, I do like the Deluxe because you can fit more games in. But as I play the Deluxe, I'm like standing over it, you know? And I'm just like, yeah. I think it's just the form factor that bothers me because, you know, Shaq Jam's kind of a little messed up. But I think if we get some cool form factor, Centipede XL, you know, Dynamo XL, you know, I think we're going to trend in the right direction here. This is going to be awesome. I'm very excited to see where this goes. All right, Stupid Fat Hobbit says, what has this world turned into? Grown-ass men hanging with Danny's past the hour of witching hour instead of being in bed with their wives. Arcade for life, baby. My wife came home. She was working late. And I got the house is spotless. Kids are in bed. My son fell asleep like that, right? Daughter took a little bit, toss and turn. I was actually watching Maximilian Dude streaming, and I was waiting for my wife to come home. You know, she came home, gave her a kiss on the cheek, and I was like, I'm gonna go stream real quick. Like, I was feeling it, you know, because I was gonna try to do some gameplay streams with you guys, but you know, it's you know, my computer's not the greatest, so we kind of put that on pause for right now. But she was like, okay, have fun. Gave me a kiss. And she's like, you know, her blanket. I washed all the bedding and stuff, so it was all good. She got her blanket. It was nice and toasty, warm. She went back to sleep. She was perfectly fine, which is because she got to work in the morning. So she's like, I'm going to bed right away. So, yeah, here we are streaming now. This is what we're doing. We've been on for an hour and a half, guys. I love you. Thor KC says, I think Pac-Man XL killed Arcade 1UP. After so many years making more Pac-Man, they finally got everything right. So the Catalina Y Mixer self-destruct routine kicked in. I just think they just don't know what they're doing. Like, you know, you can reskin these things. You can make a Galaga XL. You can do a Miss Pac-Man XL. Like, there's so many things you could do within that same cabinet, right? Like, Basic Fun said Centipede XL, right? So they can do Asteroids XL because it's got the same. They're going to reskin these things for different clubs and stuff for different stores. I bleed arcades. Goofy bleeds custard. I think Goofy bleeds tacos with no sour cream, right? Shout outs to Goofy and Israel Gaming because we got some channel members in the house, man. Let's go. Chris, there's another one. Another channel member. Let's do this. Am I the only person that thinks Harry Potter's Collection Edition is hideous and it's $15,000? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Harry Potter Collection. Is that like the pinball? Zero Redux, another channel member. LASR could be LA Style Rush. What is that? James, I think James hates everything left, and he's like trying to just diagnose all this stuff. And speaking of all this, since we're not doing gameplay and I'm not sharing the podcast anymore, let's bring back some cool little jazz music here. Let's do this. Okay. Pinball, yes, that's what I kind of thought. I'm like, 15,000 for pinball for Harry Potter books? I don't think so. Yeah, real pinball's cool. I like to go to the arcade and play real pinball like no other. I really enjoy pinball at the arcade. It'd be cool like owning one at your house, but I don't need to. I think going to the arcade, having it on free play, and just enjoying that, I think that's really, really cool. I've always said this. It is real cool to have the home arcade products in your house, for that like everyday use to kind of get your fix in, and it's a real special treat to go out and support your local arcades. You know, so when you do get to go out, take the family or take your, you know, girlfriend, wife, you know, boyfriend, you know, husband, whatever the case may be, right? You take them out to the arcade, you get to enjoy the real stuff. It makes it that much more special, and it really does. That's my belief, and I'm sticking to it, baby. Let's go. Chat, you got anything else for me? Hold on, let's see what happened here. Let's see if we got some breaking news. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Chase Brogdon sent me a text message. I wanted to get back to him real quick. Of course, Jason Haley. Of course. That thing gets a ton of gameplay. I absolutely love that. Which is kind of concerning because it's a multi-cade. And it's like, do I love multi-cades? You know, even though these are all multi-cades, you get the point, right? Oh, get out of here. Mike, are you Mike, are you buying the Harry Potter pinball at WrestleFest? WrestleFest? Like, I don't think I can afford a Harry Potter pinball. I love how this just switched to Harry Potter pinball talk. It's so funny. Hauntgate says Arcade 1UP still has a license for Pac-Man. They can do a baby pack. They're not gonna do any of that stuff. They're not gonna do any of that stuff. I truly don't know what 1UP is gonna be doing in the future. We're gonna wait and see if they do anything. Hold on a second. Long and Low is here. Hold on, before I get to your question, hold on a second, kid. Hold on. Long and Low, was it Frogger that you put facing the window and the light just bled that sumbitch dry? Did you just do that to Frogger? Chat, if that's true, if Long and Low, if you can confirm this, you need to get roasted in the chat for just a little bit in a friendly manner. What happened to your arcade, my guy? Is that thing complete? We need some update videos, my guy. You got your whole arcade sitting in like a shaft right now. We got to get that room up and running, and I know you can do it. We need you can do the black lights, the carpet, the arcade carpet. You can make that look baller status, dude. Let's go. But I'll get to your question right here. Wait. Is that a Darkstalkers cat back there? What have I missed? Yes, it is. We did a Darkstalkers Dynamo mod, which you need to check on the channel. Okay, it's very recent. I think it was my last video. We also did an X-Men Children of the Atom, so a Coda Cab from the X-Men 97. And, Long and Low, look this way. Do you see that Golden Axe Deluxe right there? That's a Golden Axe Dynamo, the way Arcade 1UP should have remade this a long time ago. So you got some cool mod projects that you can check out. Now, he responded and said, yeah, I Froggered is toasted, unfortunately, so is a stool. Damn, that is unfortunate. You got to get these things kept in a blackout dark room, my guy. I'm sorry to hear, but that's okay. It's side art. You can always reskin it, or you can just push it against another cabinet and we can save it. But yeah, I know. Arcade 1UP will be packing into the office in 2 brown boxes. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting ride. It's going to be an interesting ride. J-Rod Chase is great. Hopefully get his channel back. I enjoyed his product reviews. He's I would assume he's steps closer to making that reality come true. I think he's going to get that back. So, yeah, Chase, if you guys don't know, was hacked recently. So it was kind of unfortunate. Happens to the best of us. Dora KC says the instant Arcade 1UP makes a product that everybody can agree is good sense. Like the exact time Arcade 1UP will discontinue it. Yeah, they just make very poor financial decisions. Can you guys really see that Darkstalkers back there? Is it like noticeable? That's interesting. I didn't know my camera was that good enough. Yeah, I don't know. Arcade 1UP is they're what is it? Conundrum wrapped in an enigma or something. They're like I don't know. I mean, you're seeing it live where a company like, you know, Basic Fun is just like, here, let's do it. They make it look so easy, you know? I don't know. Chat, what do you got for me, guys? We've been going an hour and a half. I can hit the end stream button at any time. This is up to you guys. You guys want to be entertained? Or have you guys already fallen asleep? I know eventually Basic Fun's going to need to get this stuff on their website because we got to get some answers. Maybe like a coming soon, you know, and it shows all the features, shows all the games. Oh, that's going to be exciting to see that stuff. I'm hoping for Long and Low, since you're here, I got to ask you guys, I got to ask the chat here. So out of WrestleFest XL, the Alpha or Street Fighter XL, and Centipede XL, what is everybody getting? Is anybody getting all three of those XLs? Or is everybody just going to save your money for something else? I'm in for all three. I got to get them. Long and Low says, Arcade 1UP has been advertising on LinkedIn a bit lately, maybe trying to get some excitement / capital from outside sources. That's interesting. That's interesting. Anybody on LinkedIn that could check that out? Yeah, you know, the UI... Yeah, you're not wrong, Jason. You're not wrong. But it needs... It doesn't, yeah. I mean, the Arcade 1UP one doesn't have a great UI either, but it's very easy to use. You know, my kids can look at the game and select it. So if kids can do it, I mean, it seems to be pretty good then, right? Like, let's be honest here. But I think you can't really mess up the UI. Like, come on, like, right? Like, even if they had a scroll through feature, like, it's just, there's only so much you can kind of do with the UI where it's like, you can't really F this up, you know? Will H is in for all three, and he's a mod god when it comes to the XLs. Has an awesome Big Blue Punisher cab mod. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm in for all three too. Jason Haley, I want all three. Yeah. You just don't want it to crash like my PC. Yeah, don't do that. I tried to stream some WrestleFest and that just went. That's okay. It was working earlier. I was playing like 1943 or something. I was like, okay, this will work. You guys should have seen my face when I actually plugged the right cable in finally, because I had to find this cable because it didn't come with a cable, right? And when I finally got it to work and it turned on, I'm like, no way. It was like they were unveiling like a game that like was coming, right? Like the Street Fighter cab. I'm like, this works. And I grabbed the controller right away and I was playing it. I love this controller though, but it's like one of them 8-bit dough controllers. I need an arcade stick one though. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, Long and Low, you're probably doing cartwheels down the road, right? Like I saw the WWF one. That's a must. They're coming out with Centipede XL too. I'm telling you, anybody that collects these things and plays them, they're getting Centipede XL. Your screen's gonna be fixed. Think about it. Even if you got the deluxe variant, like the Ultra, right? If you got the Ultra, you still get, now you don't get a coin door, which is odd, but you can always add that, right? We can mod these things. You're getting the deluxe version that Arcade 1UP never put out. So you're getting a better screen, hopefully. Fingers crossed, right? You're getting the BOE screen. You're getting the deluxe, no riser, right? And it has a joystick, so you're going to get like extra games and stuff, I would assume. So that right there should be like enough added value to like either upgrade, or if you didn't have one before, you get it. But now you get the XL variant. Like, holy cow. The XL variant to that's got to be awesome. So that's what's really cool. Arcade Classics. Look at that. Look at the Centipede XL is just sitting there right in front of my face. Great content. Thank you, man. Is this Basic Fun? Are they watching? Is this under an alt account? Arcade Classic. Thank you for stopping by, man. That's a new name in a familiar place. So thank you for stopping by on a late night. We're chilling and chatting. We're having fun. And, dude, we've been going hard in the paint this week. I feel like this is our E3. It's only going to get better, guys. The CornerCade, we're just getting started, baby. We haven't even found out information about this stuff, and we're going hard in the paint. Can you imagine once we get the breaking news? Oh, it's going to be nonstop. Jason Haley, I have a coin ops on a powerful PC. It crashes also when toggled through games. Yeah, I guess that's just what happens, you know. I wonder if a Switch... You guys think like a Nintendo Switch 2 would crash like the mini PC did? Or do you think that would run more smoothly, or is it just my computer? Like I need a better computer, you know? Thank you, Long and Low. Yeah, we need those updates, my guy. We need those updates. Thor KC says they need to make an X-Arcade tank stick compatible with the Switch 2. One small step for crossplay, one giant leap for free MK4. Yeah, you're not wrong. They can make a lot of different variances of those. Really cool to see them improve on their product with the haptic feedbacks, the plungers, and all that jazz. Awesome, awesome stuff. That I like. That I definitely like. Honkade, how about that crazy X-Arcade wannabe Nintendo cap? Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. What do I still have? Let's see. Honkade, you might have to send that to me again. Honkade sent me something that it was expensive, though. Let's see here. See if I can look this up, guys. Oh, I got this spam email from Best Buy. Says I bought here, let me just help the community out real quick on this one. Let me real quick. Honky, let me just pause you real quick. If you guys are ever seeing this, I had to make this adjustment when I was at Best Buy a lot of times, so older people would come in here. If you guys ever get this, okay? This is a scam. Okay? This is a scam. Okay, do not fall for this. This is a scam. Okay? So if you guys ever get this, just delete it. Don't do anything. Don't call them. Don't do anything. This is a straight up scam. Okay? I had to handle this a lot when I was at Best Buy. It's unfortunate that that stuff happens. All right, let's see if I can find this thing. You might have to resend it to me, buddy. I don't, for some reason, like I look at my trash bin and there's like 4 emails when that's not really the case. Sometimes I got to clear out the old bin to stay focused on the task at hand. Because, you know, believe it or not, I do get a lot of emails, which is nice. You guys engage with me a lot, and I love it. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. I might have found it. Oh, I think I found it. I found it, buddy. I found it. It was under sent mail. Okay. So, guys, what do you think about this? Hold on. Let me get this off of here. Sorry, chat. You guys are blowing up the chat right now. I'm not even looking at it. Hold on. Okay, guys, what do you think about this? So this right here is from X-Arcade. Okay? This is from X-Arcade. Can I zoom in? No, I can't. I can't zoom in. But you see the X-Arcade? Oh, okay, I can do this. Does that help? That probably helps a lot. Okay, so Lumber Jacks. This is your Nintendo cab right here. So $2,000 will get you this thing right here. And this is running off the X-Arcade. So this is a picture of it, right? This is your Nintendo cab, right? You want to talk about competing for Glenn right here. Holy moly. So $2,000. And we can still see this, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, let me do this. It's 200 pounds, 67 inches tall. But man, I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean, you can easily swap out the marquee, replace the bezel, you know, do the side art. That's an easy swap, right? Yeah, it's like do the CPO on that. Control panel overlay. But they're kind of taking a dig here. You'll find competing machines built by garage operations with the materials similar to cheap IKEA furniture and skipping on the authenticity and flexibility of an X-Arcade system. So it's an open source to add your own games. Oh, it's 400 pounds. Jesus, that is monster. That's a monster cab. I wonder how much the shipping is on this thing. And you can get 10% off of this on top of the 2,000. That's interesting. All right, this is some cool stuff right here, guys. This is like an industrial machine. So glass bezel, real coin front door, handles and wheels for easy transport, lockable keyboard with plenty of storage space. That's interesting. Real glass bezel. Wow. That is kind of cool. So you got trackball with 2 players plus the pinball buttons. You saw that on the side. See if we go up to top here. Yeah, so you got the pinball buttons. That's actually kind of neat, you know? I mean, it's $2,000. But I mean, compare that to like Glenn's, you know? Like what's you know, the difference between the FU and this, you know? maybe it's already got the blue on it. You know? This one might be a little bit more money because it's only got a 19-inch screen on it, though. Oh, really? So Jason's saying this has been available for many years. I wonder if anybody's noticed this. Or has anybody talked about it? Frepper, did I hear about the upcoming MK Legacy collection? Yeah, that look kind of cool. You get like MK4 now. And then PlayStation's got this fight stick, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I did hear. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Says it has MKs, including MK4 with online play. That's cool because that's something we never got. I'm wondering, you know, one would think like the Basic Fun just kind of doing like, hey, we could do anything pretty much. It seems like, you know, they're pretty much all in. You know, could we see an MK4 cab, you know, in the future? Who knows? Mike, I'm interested in mostly WrestleFest, TMNT, NXL 4-player Supreme Scale, but being offline cabs will require a solid games list. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I can agree with that. But like online's cool and all, but I never really use it. You know, I never really use it. Yeah, PlayStation is making that fight stick. Yep. Yeah, that'd be cool. Get a little pedestal action for that, like MK4, and that's gonna be, you know, have rollback netcode. Like it's gonna be online. I mean, that's a lot of cool things for like MK fans. You know, you guys probably rolling down the street right now because you got the whole anthology, right? You're just gonna get like MK Gold or whatever, but you know, who cares, right? Was that a big one? I don't know. I think you got the arcades, the classic arcade games. That's good, right? That's good. Long and Low says the amount of scam emails and texts going out is insane. Oh yeah, it's crazy. I got like the DMV texting me. Like that never happens. Like that's a scam. Clearly my information has been leaked here. And they got the CornerCade email, so it was probably somebody from the community that doesn't like me. They shot me through to a scam bot, right? I work for a telecom company, and we are working with all the major carriers together with government crackdown on the phishing scams. Well, there you go. I just gave you one right there. Let's do this, man. Not a fan of that cabinet form. Sold out. Probably don't make anymore. True. Yeah, maybe they don't. I don't know. You know, maybe it was like an experiment thing and they kind of did their thing and it was done. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But it's cool. You know, I always spotlight somebody who shoots me an email, wants to talk about something. I kind of forgot about this though, Hockey. Thank you for bringing that back to my attention there. Because that was one that kind of just slipped through. I saw it was kind of cool, but like $2,000, that's a lot of cachet, man. That's a lot of cachet. But still something cool to bring up. Oh, wow. That Nintendo cab is almost 10 years old. This is Home Arcade breaking news. I had no idea. That's crazy. Thank you, Jason. Spit a little knowledge here. Thor KC says the idea of a do-it-all multi-K DK cab shape really does appeal to me. Glenn's may yet convince me to support the Kickstarter. Yeah, Glenn's gonna have a nice product. If you're a fan of that Nintendo shape, oh, it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna definitely be cool. Well, it says that's cool. Just switch out the marquee and change the artwork, and that's your Nintendo cab. Yeah, it's just pricey, you know. It's an XL. It's 400 pounds too. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. That's a lot of weight. What are your thoughts about extreme gaming cabinets coming out of Australia? Never even heard of them. Are those the ones that are just like those giant multi-cades? Like Chase is reviewing one right now. It's got like a 55-inch or 65-inch TV in it. I'm like, Chase, that thing looks ridiculous. Like it's literally like a Big Bertha. I'm like, the thing is just way too wide. He was laughing because he had like trouble getting it in the house. I'm like, yeah, no shit. The thing is like 700 pounds. Like it's like insane. I never heard of extreme gaming cabinets though. Let's type them in here. All right, let's take a look. Let's pull them on screen here, so you guys can take a look at what I'm looking at. Kind of like this one. It's just Let's Go in there. That's kind of cool. All right, let's see here. I would assume this is the website. Evil Genius, I'm glad I can entertain you guys. We started on Thursday. It is now Friday. Tune in to Super Game Room Dudes tonight. Thank you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Look at what Evil Genius is just so nice. He's like, great show. Like, I didn't have any of this stuff prepped. I'm just walking and talking right now. And I'm actually not even walking. This is more like squatting and speaking. That's going to be the name of the new the show, Squatting and Speaking. I'm taking that straight from Chaotic BPR. Let's go, man. Like, it's so funny. Oh, it's great. Okay, so here, let's check this out here. I'm rambling here. Okay, they got some cool pinballs. Monster Bash. Look at that. I'm probably not even on the right website, am I? Yeah, like these things are just like, well, this has only got a 32-inch monitor in it, right? Yeah. So this is a little bit more reasonable. I got a 32-inch right above me here. Let's go to arcade. Like, these things just get ridiculous. Like look at this thing. Okay, here, this is a... Is that like a clearance price? Look at this one. Look at this one right here. Oh, it's got Alpha 3. Look at that. Oh my god. But like, look at this thing. Look at these things. Dude, I swear to God, listen to this. Okay, this is correct. Okay. So check this out. I would totally take one for the purposes of review, right? And I would film my wife's reaction as she walked in and saw this thing just sitting in the corner. Like, what in the H is that? It would be priceless. It would be priceless. Oh my god, this is literally what like Chase is reviewing. I'm like, this thing is ginormous. This thing had one too many meals at Burger King. Oh my god, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm PD8. Stupid Fat Hobbit. I think it's WrestleFest and Centipede this year. TMNT, Outrun, Return of the Jedi, Qbert next year, and Smash TV 2027. My fingers are crossing, and I'm trying to ask and divulge if there's a third title. I'm thinking it might just be the two, but there might be a third. My god, can you imagine if there's a third? Holy moly. Yeah, you guys thought the Shack Jam marquee was bad. This thing is just... I mean, what are you going to do, though? It's like stretched out, you know? Like, well, that's pretty much what it is, right? There are other cabinets on here. Let's take a look here. Oh my god, look at this Diablo. This thing is huge. Like, it's huge. There's an Avengers cab. Like, look at that thing. My god, how can you even stand in front of it? Wouldn't you get, like, your eyes would bleed? Oh, the pinball. So they make pinballs too. Yeah, the pinballs look sweet. These caught my eye and I was like, oh my god. So let's see here. That's Street Fighter, man. That's, I don't know. This is, let's look at the pin. Oh, they make virtual pinball too. Let's just take a look at the light gun cabs real quick. So they make a cool pedestal. I think this is the most reasonable one right here. 32-inch. Kind of looking at that right now. You know, 32-inch. Oh, but you got to add the light guns. Yeah, that's going to... Oh. Yeah, these things are pricey. What about mechanical pinballs? Nope. Well, they had it on their website, like up here. Jesus, this is
Pretty penny. Pretty penny. Yeah, these things are crazy. Classified, you're hilarious. Oh my goodness. My personal wife. You gotta ask James about that. He's the one that's got the 5 wives, not me. I only got one. One's all I need. That's it. The driving cab's dope. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Like, this is stuff, guys, that, you know, if long and short, if I, you know, was a huge channel, right? Like, it would be really cool to kind of get my hands on some of this stuff at like a discounted price or for the purpose of review, right? To kind of spread the cheer, spread the word. It would be really cool for a personality like myself to get my hands on some of this cool stuff, because there's no chance in hell I'm going to be able to afford a $3,000 to $7,000 cabinet. That's just never going to happen. Like, it's just, that'll never happen. And even if I had a lot of money, I don't even know if I would spend that much on that. It seems like kind of like a lot, like kind of like a dumb purchase, right? I don't know, it's just me. Like, that's a lot to just throw into one pot in one area. But some of those pedestal things are cool. You hook it up to a 65-inch TV, a lot like what Paul Mindeman did, you know, with his Time Crisis multi-cade. Like, that's a really cool idea. If you had a whole basement, you know, you had this dedicated to a wall, like, that's really cool. All your light gun games on there, really awesome, really awesome. Yeah, I am a barbarian for that. Stupid. Oh my god, you guys. I'm glad we can have fun. Takes a lot. You know, sometimes you misspeak, you know, and it happens, right? I was like, my personal wife. I remember that. It just seems like years ago. Well, it's approaching a year now, guys. So is that can't be what I'm known for. Come on now. Come on now. Will H XXXXXXXXXXL cabs. Yeah, that's pretty much what they are. Big Berthas. Big Berthas. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. I don't have to go to bed, but it might be time that I go to bed, you know? It's crazy. We've been streaming. I feel like I'm putting out a video out a day here, right? There's got to be a lot. Like, this is what I was talking about too. A lot of people ask me, like, Danny, what, you know, you didn't put out a video of this, you didn't do that. Being a content creator is very exhausting. My kids, I don't know how these guys play video games, have time for anything else. Like, my kids, I was doing laundry all day, literally changing diapers, cleaning, feeding, vacuuming, dishes, you name it, right? Laundry is a nonstop process. I didn't even turn on the CornerCade today. That's how busy I was. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Damien, you missed it. You missed the whole shebang. Actually, is this thing still on? Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can try it now. You missed it. I did something really, really cool. And you missed the whole show. Let's see if it'll work. It's like the capture card was acting funny. My PC was slow. Let's see if it'll work. My controller shut off. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Yeah, you missed it, Damien. You missed it. I'm going to do this for you. For those of you that are just getting in. Bam, baby. We're playing games. Let's go. Except I couldn't get the volume to work. Oh, wait, what is this? No, it's like 3D wrestling or something. So pretty much we can play the menu game because all this stuff will lag. There's so many games on here. I mean, it's just, none of these will work. I've already tried this like 1,000 times. So these are all missing. Oh wait, this will work though. So here, I found this interesting. X-Men 6-player. So if I ever make if Joel can ever make a 6-player X-Men, I mean, there's the ROM set, right? Am I right, Chad? Am I right? Yeah, this was so cool. Damien, you missed it. Like a live, when I got this thing to finally work, I was literally, I feel like a moat, right? Like I was like, no way I did this, but the sound's not working. I only got it like,
I only got it like halfway working right now. So if I click on this, let's just see what happens, because this worked last time. Maybe we could play a little bit of this while I jibber jabber. The problem was it was like lagging. There's no sound. I mean, it was all a wreck. And I got like a bunch of games. James Hates Everything sent this to me. Shout outs to him. See, it like lags. Here, let me make myself big while it's loading. It's like it's gotta load and do all this jazz. When I connect it to the TV, it's fine. Like a lot of the games don't work. Like they're missing like some kind of code within the ROM. So that's a little frustrating because I really wanted to play like Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Third Strike, like those kind of things, right? I was really getting hyped for that, and I wanted to stream it for you guys since we were getting it. Like, see, it just crashed right now. So I think like just a mixture of like me live streaming, it's just too much for my computer. You know, I got an i5 processor. I really probably need an i9 with a higher graphics card. You know, maybe someday. You know, maybe someday. But when I was playing this offline, it was working. Didn't seem to have any more hiccups. So yeah, you know what sucks, Thor? I had a partnership with Ken Hank, and Ken Hank originally reached out to me. They sent me over some of those HDD things, right? They were like cassette tapes. I could never get it work, and Ken Hank was so cool, man. We exchanged hundreds of emails, and I can never get the damn thing to work on the computer. You gotta like trick your computer to think it's something else, and it's a whole process, right? And I'm like, dude, I just want to plug this thing in and play it, right? So I'm like, Ken Hank, I appreciate you sending me the stuff out. I'm going to give it away on stream, so like we can at least do something with this product, right? Because I was supposed to do a review for him. You know, never really heard back from him because they couldn't do the review. So they're kind of just probably like, oh, this guy doesn't, you know, kind of moving the drill, right? But they do that for Michael B. You know, I'm sure they've done that for P-Dubs and a whole slew of YouTubers, right? Ken Hank is like the master at that. Yeah, no, it's a mini PC. I got it on the floor and stuff. It's just like a mini PC. Yeah, I can't really... Here, this is what it is. It's a Dell mini PC. That's all this thing is. It's on the floor right now because I knew it wasn't going to be a temporary... It's going to be a temporary thing. I mean, the thing's awesome. Like, it'd be cool if it, like, worked. Yeah, see, I'm trying to load it again. It's just, like, the capture card's really finicky, too. It's an Elgato capture card. But it's weird, because it's the same one that P-Dubs was using tonight. Oh, wait, now I have something, but it's lagging. God, it's lagging hard right now. Okay, let's see. Let me share this. So at least you guys can believe me. So at least you see it, right? We can play a little X-Men. I'm hoping I can entertain you guys while you're falling asleep here. Yeah, Mr. Mom is in the house, J-Rod. Mr. Mom is busy. It's good to spend time with your kids while they're younger. They need to grow up, though. My son listens like no other. I'm like, son, I need you to do this. Got it, Dad. My daughter is lazy, and I got to break that out of her. She will not lift a finger. She's like a diva and a princess. And it's like, honey, you being so lazy. She says it's boring when I ask her to clean up her room or something. I'm saying stuff and the bullshitting is like here. This is the problem with it. It just lags too much. And like can't handle there's too much going on, unfortunately. But her being lazy is gonna really hold her back. So I gotta coach that out of her, man. I gotta coach that out of her. See if it'll work now. I'm just curious to see if I can do anything. All right, who should I pick, guys? Is it working? I'll be Nightcrawler. In the 21st century, you guys won't be able to hear this. Welcome to die. How much memory? I think 512. The CPU shouldn't really be a limitation, but if you don't have a boatload of RAM. So RAM, isn't that like the gigs? Like 16 gigs? I got 16 gigs in here. Should I put 32 in? No, I know there's no sound, Fred. I gotta. There's a lot of stuff that like I gotta do to make it work. But I'm Nightcrawler. You can see I'm playing. I'm using a controller, so I accidentally used my superpower. Guys, let's go. How bad is it lagging right now? This is all bonus, and it feels so weird playing this game with a controller. Like I gotta be honest with you. But it's cool, like me playing games. Like the whole point. because I think I'm pretty entertaining to talk to you guys and like playing games and stuff. Come on, wait. Oh, I just gave him a sidekick. Boom, right in the back. I think I. The stream stopped. There we go. Oh my god. So yeah, I don't know if this is a gigabyte issue. I could easily get 32 gigs, right? Yes, if you're streaming, you want at least 32 gigs. 16 is enough, but with RAM, enough is never enough. So you think that's the problem? I just need 32 gigs? Chat, do I got any computer experts in the house? I got to clarify what Thor KC's saying. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was like outrun. I was outrun. Oh god, hold on. How do I continue? How do I coin up? Oh god. Oh god, get out of here. Superpower time. Yeah, too bad you can't hear any sound, right? Because X-Men's got a killer soundtrack. It's so weird playing this game with not joysticks and a button. I'm playing with the controller. I'm getting tag team all over the place. I can't get out of here. It's just a weird feeling of Jesus. They got this game set on hard or something? Like I'm one player here. It's just weird playing it on with like a controller. Just it's awkward. I'm not used to this. Check max specs of the computer for computer RAM. Oh, so you can't like just put 64 in? I thought you could just do as much as you want. Oh, that's a good point. Here, let me remove this real quick. So the stream doesn't get killed. Look at my face. I didn't realize that. Okay, so I took that down. My face was stuck like. So the capture card takes up a lot of CPU while streaming your PC. Yeah, I know. I took it down. It was lagging too hard. Yo, stop sharing real quick. Oh man, that sucks. How do I look that up? Will that tell me under the settings? This is literally the definition of a chill and chat stream right now. Should I type in CPU? How do I do that? So I'm in the search bar. View processor info. Let's see what I get here. Okay, chat, my computer people in the house, let me know. Check model number of computer. Okay, is that under the processor? No. Could that be under the processor? I don't want to go like sharing all this stuff on stream. But it says installed RAM 16 gigs. Graphics card is 4 gigs. With Radeon graphics. Storage is 477 gigabytes. Am I far off here? Google max RAM for make/model of laptop. Okay, so make model. Name label like Dell. Wow, you can trade your PC in? It says it right on here. Like, get some kind of like quote right out of the gate. Well, it's an HP Victus. Here's my processor if somebody wants to look this up. I don't know if that helps. Look at that. Does that help at all? It says Calvin Wong says check the bottom of the laptop. Oh, I'd have to pull that sumbitch out of there. It's like it's cool. I have actually a pretty cool setup. So underneath my desk, everything's nice and clean. You don't see a wire, right? Underneath my desk, I actually have brackets attached to the desk where I slide my laptop in. So I guess if I just pull that out. Why is everything lagging? Oh, it's still playing this. Okay, I just shut that down. But all my comments. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. I was still playing X-Men in the background. Let me just shut the mini PC off real quick. Hold on. Hopefully that shut off. So Fred says I could probably do up to 64 gigs, but I would just try 32. So you think that would work? That would be cool. I mean, that's a simple fix. So you're saying right now, if I put 32 gigs in, I won't have that lag that I was experiencing, and I'll be able to run smoothly. I didn't realize that like a graphics card takes up so much stuff. I didn't know. I just didn't really dawn on me. The maximum RAM capacity for HP Victus gaming laptops with Ryzen 5 processors generally range from 32 to 64, depending on the specific model. Okay, so see, computers are so confusing, man. It's crazy. Like, there's so many things that you can upgrade. RAM might be the answer, but you still may need CPU limited. So you're saying like an i7 instead of an i5? So at the end of the day, I should probably just upgrade my computer. The memory on that GPU may be only 2 gigs, which also pose a problem. That stinks. Because, you know, I wanted to be able, that's going to suck because I won't be able to stream the Iconic either. Like, you know, the HDMI out and all that jazz. Classified says, your Darkstalkers custom cabinet inspired me so hard to do something like that. Some of my favorite arcade games. Appreciate that, man. That's what it's there for. You know, we were in this lull of just nothing, right? Of nothing going on. And some of these mods, you know, were just awesome. Awesome. Oh, yeah, Calvin Wong. The streaming software, so StreamYard, takes up a lot. I didn't realize that. So I'm kind of pushing my computer to the max right now, just doing this. How old's the laptop? That's a good question. I want to say maybe 2 years old. Yeah, like 1.5, 2 years old. Maybe 1.5. It's cool to have so many friends here that know about this stuff. Like, I don't know. I can sell these things, right? I can give you basic information and basic knowledge to kind of get you by. But when you have like technical issues on a computer, I just went to Geek Squad, right? I'm like, this is, I can learn, but dude, I don't know, you know? Ah, look at that. I was close. I was close. I was close. CPUs aren't getting that much faster anymore, but they have more cores that can do more things at once. Oh, okay. So 32 minimum. See, my question is this, chat. Do I spend money to put 32 gig? Let's see. How can we look that up? This is DDR5. Just to let you know. So chat, DDR5, 32 gigs. It doesn't have to be Corsair that I already have right now. But can we look that up? What's that like on Amazon? DDR5, 2 sticks, 16 gigs on each stick, 32. How much would that run me? And is it worth putting stuff into this one? Or would it be better in the long run to just get like an i7 PC, 32 gigs of RAM, maybe a little bit better graphics card? I don't know. I divulge. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a pretty, yeah. Honkate says, more and faster memory will help you, but ultimately you want something with a discrete graphics card. Like a better, like a more it's a dedicated graphics card, right? Yeah, and this is true, Calvin Wong. This is something I actually learned this too, and I didn't realize, you know, laptop memory is different from desktop RAM memory. Be careful. Because I got a laptop where I was like, okay, it's like smaller, more compact, it's cheaper. Like, let's just do this, right? William wants to know COD or MK. And the off-topic thing, COD or MK, guys? Well, COD all day. That's pretty fun back in the day. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it worth it to put RAM into this thing or no? That's my question, I guess, before I get out of here. Yeah, no, it's DDR5. It's DDR5, which is surprising because it had like the faster RAM in this computer, which was interesting. This is like a budget gaming laptop, so I found it at a good price. I think it was like $450. It was literally what I traded Dragon's Lair for. BCMA, big channel member. Let's go, dude. My Ken Hank needs Windows 10. I can't get sound on games, but it has a sound on the title screen. Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing. It's gonna suck though, because I don't want to have to change the volumes back and forth. That's what James was telling me. It's like I'm not gonna. That's the other thing too. I didn't realize. I forgot about. He was telling me. Maybe if it's easy, if he shows me how to do it, maybe I can do it. But I don't want to keep messing with the settings over and over again. You know, it was funny because I said bye to you guys 45 minutes ago, and I'm still here. That's the ultimate Midwest goodbye right there, guys. Could cost 70-ish. So is that the problem? You think that would fix it? But we got to fix the volume. It was fun here to just kind of get on. I was initially gonna just test this and see if this worked, and we ended up making a 2-hour live stream. That's insane. You guys, this is all you guys at the end of the day. Credit to you guys for sticking through it. Thor says, I would recommend ordering from Newegg. They'll help make sure it's compatible, but I can help you through it too. Well, Thor Casey, you're a mensch. I bet you if I gave my laptop to Best Buy, they'd put it in for me for free too. Use this to find compatible RAM for your laptop. Thank you, Fred. Yeah, it would be interesting to see. I did upgrade my internet, so that was... Can you imagine? I got like triple the speeds for $5 more a month. I'm like, why didn't you guys tell me this? I'm sitting here on like the worst plan, paying only $5 less than the best plan. That's literally insane. So now I got way better internet. So now we should be rocking and rolling. You guys should see, because I used to kind of lag and turn into Mr. Potato Head. I don't do that anymore, which is nice. Thor says installing RAM is super easy to do. If you could build one up, you're overqualified. Oh, that I didn't know. I know they're like sticks that you just pop in and out, but like anything like taking the computer off, I bet you if you just took off the backside, or it's at the front side, like the keyboard part, or it's the backside, it's like right there. I've seen Geek Squad do it before. Trust me, I was watching them like a hawk because they had my computer. I'm like, I'm making sure nobody's effing anything up. Every night, baby. C North, long and hard. Let's go. Like kind of like long and low, who might be in and out right now. He might be done. I guess I probably could, but you just want to fuck it up. You know, if you mess something up, you know, you're like you never know. Like then you're toast. Your computer's toast. But yeah, probably if I can model one up. C North says computer building is like Legos. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna when I get off here, gonna do a little research. Yeah, maybe watch a little Alpha 2 gameplay too while I'm doing that, because you can put YouTube in the small little corner. Yeah, what about that? I don't want to get electrocuted, Thor. What are you trying to do to me here? It will have to access a little panel, open it with a screwdriver. You put the old chip in, and you put the new one in. That's almost you don't have to configure anything, right? Does it just automatically read it? It would be interesting to see. And I mean, like, more RAM, more better, right? It's not gonna hurt, you know. Oh, I don't want to zap the RAM. Maybe I should just have Geek Squad do this. I don't want to screw something up. Oh, that's it. Okay. Maybe if my guys at Geek Squad are there, they can always help me real quick. They're all super nice people, the guys I used to work with, so. Yeah, no, guys. Yeah, so get off here. Wait, so RAM is super easy. You can only fit it one way. Okay, that's always good too. You don't want to put in the wrong one. I wonder though if I did the switch, if it wouldn't lag as well too. Be interesting to see. I can only sell a couple one-ups for Switch. Remember, I got like 5 Pac-Man caps, guys. I bought them on purpose to flip for both the consumer getting a great price and myself making a little money. So that was a whole part of the plan on doing that. You know, Pac-Man $250, try to sell it for $400. I mean, that's a reasonable price, $100 off. Make a little money on the back end so we can kind of help fund some of these projects that we got going on. So there's a little notch. Yeah, there is a notch on that RAM stick. I've seen that. I saw that before. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll have my wife do it. She got more of a steady hand than I do. We'll see. So 32 gigs. Maybe I'll make it more smooth. How do we turn this controller off? Okay, there we go. It'd be nice to have an arcade stick too. Like an 8-bit dough makes an arcade stick. I'm thinking about it, Israel. We'll see. We'll see. Well, there'd be Mario Kart on there. Yeah, you don't want to break off any pins or anything? Yeah. Yeah. It's so nice to have a lot of knowledgeable people in the computer space in here. I didn't realize it, man. You guys are awesome. You guys have literally kept me going. Do you guys remember when we used to do those 4-hour shows? You know, I am the type of person, I got to be honest with you, I could probably stream like 8 hours straight. Chat, what do you think? Do you think I got enough to talk about for 8 hours? Oh, I got a lot of carpet in the house. Maybe I'll just have Best Buy do it. Yeah, see, maybe I'll just have Best Buy do it. I don't want to do anything like that. No, okay, they're super cool too. I'll walk in there, they'll take care of me. I still got all their phone numbers. I can just hit them up. In fact, I was asking them if they had any Nintendo Switch 2s still. And they're like, yeah, we got 16. And this was at like 1 in the afternoon. I could have literally just walked in there in the afternoon and got one. They're sold out now, but I could have if I really, really wanted to. All right, Thor's giving some advice here. He said double the RAM, and if you're really daring, swap out the HDD for an SSD. That's a quite bit trickier, but will turn your old slow laptop into a... So why would an HDD... What's the difference between an SSD and an HDD? That's interesting. What's the difference between that? Why is one... And how much is that? See North, let's go all night. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta be up with the kids in the morning, you know. Oh, so yeah, I can do it on the kitchen counter. That'd be fine. But that'd be weird if you had carpet in your living room or kitchen. It'd be even more weird to have carpet like in your bathroom. Like, wouldn't that be weird? Yeah, what's an SSD? I mean, like, I know what an SSD is. Like, what do you mean? What's an SSD to an HDD? Or what, like, solid state memory, way faster than traditional hard drive. So how do I know which one I have? Yeah, I've heard of solid state drive before. Is that the i5, i7, i9 processor, or what is that? So, you know, it's a good question. I don't know. Damn, Honkade's got about 30 years of PC repair, plus a lot of Linus Tech Tips. Go into your device manager and look at the disk drives. Okay, so device manager. Look at this, dude. I didn't even know that some of this stuff existed. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is like an old school like thing. Holy cow. All right, you said disk drives. Now what do I do? I could probably share this. It's not really giving away any information here. Look at this. Look at this old school menu. You guys are so funny. Oh my goodness. What's EMMC? You guys are using all this complicated language on me. I love it. It's like, to you guys, this is nothing. PB&J just said, take it to Best Buy. At this point, just take it to Best Buy. Yeah, I don't want to do anything stupid. What am I supposed to click on here? Man, that's crazy. You guys, the experience that's in this chat right now. We could open up our own Geek Squad. What am I doing here? Is it this one or is it this one? What am I clicking on here? This one? This one? WPCSN. How do you guys know this stuff, man? Standard disk drive, right? Yeah, so I have an SDD. Is that good? It says manufacturer standard disk drives. Is that good? Chat, wake up. This is so funny, guys. I never even knew that this stuff existed in here. It's Jason, you're speaking Chinese to me right now. What is this? It's an NVMe. Oh, I think I've actually heard of that. It's an NVMe. NVMe is better. That's fine. So it is good. Bruce Banner is in the building. Bruce, where did you come from? You're a new face in a familiar place. I hope I got all this stuff right. Again, you keep talking stuff and I'm not understanding what you're saying. It's an NVMe SSD. So that's a good thing, right? You said SSD's faster. Hold on, let me scroll up. What was Thor saying? What was Thor saying? Hold on. See, SDD is a solid straight drive memory, way faster. So I got the good stuff, right? Hold on, Calvin Wong's saying something different. He's laying the law down. This is hilarious. We're a PC show now. M.2, I've heard that before. 2280 form factor. Listen, the only form factors I know are Dynamo, Midway, XL Deluxe. Jason is going in the paint. Jason, I have no idea what you're saying. You're like, I'm completely lost. Like, what the heck does this even mean? Look at this. It gets even worse. Are you speaking like Tibetan? Is this tribal language? Oh my god, this is hilarious. Well, that's what I got, guys. What do you think? Should I stay with the laptop or should I get something else? So this has a hard drive? You guys are awesome. This is hilarious. This is so funny. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate it. And we've actually downsized quite a bit. Don't worry, the XL Revolution is back, baby. We're going to be adding to the arcade soon enough. Best Buy clerk. Nah, it's on a hard drive. So what do you think? After seeing the specs, guys, what do you think I should do? I need advice from you peoples. From the CornerCade crew, man. Let's put that to 5. It was a little loud. What do you think I should do before we skedaddle out of here? But like, it's not like let me ask you this, chat. Would you want me to play Mario Kart? You know, like if P-Dubs and everybody else, Michael B, James hates everything. Do you want me to play Mario Kart on stream? Like, is that something you're even interested in? Because at this point, I'd be upgrading my PC. I'd be getting a Nintendo Switch 2. I got to get the camera. Like, that's a lot of getting stuff. Like, you know. The laptop is just a mess. Just delete your channel and start over. That should have been done in super chat, Jason. 100%. Oh, you got me crying over here, bro. Are we playing golf or what? Oh my god. Oh dear God. I can't. I'm literally crying, bro. The channel's a mess. Oh my god. Welcome to YouTube, baby. Let's fucking go. We're back, baby. Confirmed it's an NVMe. It's fine. Just upgrade the RAM. Maybe I should just upgrade the RAM anyways, right? Oh my god, I was dying, dude. Jason is just hilarious, man. Try upgrading the RAM. It'll be cheaper than buying a PC. Okay. Get a Switch 1. Yeah, but then I can't play Mario Kart, right? Yeah, see, this is the big thing. So no Mario Kart. We're here to be part of the home arcade community. This is something that I've always kind of like said. I'm like, this isn't a home console community. It's not a home Switch community. This is home arcades, baby. It's about the arcades. But I want to know, like, what you guys have a big influence on the channel. You guys have decided what buttons go in Darkstalkers. You guys have decided what pre-order for John D. Which one did I get? I got the Alpha 2 because of you guys. If it was up to me, the World Warrior was already set, locked, cocked, and ready to roll. And so you guys have a lot of influence on what we do, guys. If you weren't here, if there's 0 people watching, I'm not doing this. I'm in bed with my wife, like, I'm here for you guys, PB&J. I would mix a cocktail and see what happens, or just make a PB&J and see what happens, right? It's about gaming. Let's go. RAM is cheap and easy to upgrade. You don't have to play Mario Kart. Let's go. I just didn't know if you guys thought it'd be entertaining for me to like play, if you want, because I'm an entertaining person, right? Like, come on, let's be honest here. We're approaching 1 in the morning. We have 43 people in the house. There are people, again, that stream in prime time that don't even do that. Like, that's crazy. Maximilian, dude, had like 5,000 people watching him. So like, would it be entertaining for Danny from the CornerCade playing, games with you guys? Like, that was where this kind of all started. And we tried to play some. I could probably take this. I'm screen sharing my specs here. Probably take that down. But I was just wondering if that would be an entertaining thing for you guys, or if it's just like, hey, chilling, chatting is fine with us, Because I noticed that with this community, gameplay streams don't really do, like, not a lot of people watch that stuff. If you play PD7 and Mario Kart, then it'll be entertaining, right? Danny's putting me to bed. I appreciate it. This is my job, dude. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys at the end of the day. That's good. Just chilling and chatting and relaxing, and I'm entertaining, guys. But yeah, that's what I was just kind of wondering. But upgrading the RAM would be good regardless, because it can help me like manage this stuff, right? Even if I don't play game stream, chat, does the RAM help me with the Elgato camera, the mic, doing all this stuff that I do now? The RAM would still help, right? It wouldn't hurt, right? I guess that's my biggest question. Man, I cannot wait until Basic Fun comes out with some information, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Stay tuned. And again, hopefully I can get some information out of them. I'm trying each and every day. I'm trying to get the boxes, like the nice pictures of boxes. That's what I want. Yes, RAM. More RAM. Okay, so I'll look to do that then. That I can easily solve. That I can definitely, that's an easy fix. And does the company matter? Like, I just put Corsair in mine. Does it matter? Okay, that's interesting because I didn't know. This originally came with 8 gigs of RAM. And when I initially bought the laptop, I'm like, dude, let's go 16 at the very least, right? So can you imagine me doing this with 8 gigs of RAM? Or it says, what is the exact model of your laptop? You might already be at the max. Well, that would stink. How do I find that out? I'll go back to the search bar. What am I typing in here? Or we can find that out before we get out of here. Guys, literally, I ended the show an hour ago. You guys are insane. RAM is like a kitchen table. Yeah, this is how I explained it. C North. So when I used to sell, like I was a manager at Best Buy, right? We don't sell. Like, people are like, dude, you're a manager at Best Buy and you don't know what NVMe is? Like, no, dude, we don't sell it all. We call somebody over and they sell. But to be quite honest with you, as a manager, I was probably one of the best in my building at selling memberships, credit cards, and actually engaging with customers. Most managers do not do that. You're at the front door, you're running the play, and then the manager on the floor, a little inside information here, actually goes and say, hey, George, I need you over here. Mike, I need you over here. We got 2 customers over there. They're like the host, right? And they're running the show. So I would get that all the time. Like, dude, you're a manager at Best Buy? You don't know any? No, I don't. That's what Geek Squad's for. That's what all of my associates get paid to do. That's what the reps are here for. You know, from Lenovo and you name it, Samsung. Like, so I was actually pretty knowledgeable, even though I don't know like this technical stuff. Trust me, a basic customer doesn't want to know any of this stuff. So I used to sell like this. I used to say, look at RAM, the more RAM you got, and then I put all these price tags out. Let's say you're surfing on the web, you're doing a camera, you're live streaming. This is how I used to do it. And I would kind of sell like this. And so, you know, it brings up a great point. RAM is like a kitchen table. The more RAM you have, the more items you can put on your kitchen table. 100%. Yeah, so RAM, Corsair is good. Johnny Blaze just getting here? Who just pops in at 1 in the morning? You missed a lot. You're gonna yeah, you're gonna have to rewind the whole 3 hours, man. It's worth it, trust me. Oh, I didn't even put ads on like a dodo head, so I just lost a little bit of coin here. Let me go fix that real quick before I forget. I always do that whenever I rush to go to a stream. You know, if it's not on Tuesdays, I always forget the ads. And I know you guys don't like ads, but it helps out the channel. You know, obviously, you know, money makes the world go round, so we get, you know, a couple bucks, ain't gonna hurt, right? The super chats really offset that, though. Not that I'm saying you guys need a super chat. I'm just saying goes a long way, guys. Goes a long way. Okay, the ads are on, so hopefully anybody who's coming in is going to get some ad action. But, yeah, so you can press, okay, thank you, Thor. You can press function. Function and escape. Hold on. I'm going to minimize the stream. I don't want to exit. Hold on. Let me just. Yeah, that did nothing. Simultaneously to open up your HP. That didn't do anything. What's in the search bar? What if I type in there? HP system information? I'll type that in. I'll just type in system information. That should, yep. That popped up right away. The shortcut didn't work. Well, oh my goodness. What is this? If I share this, am I going to get in trouble? Am I doxing myself if I share this? Like I got like system SKUs on here. Is that a big deal? Your plane just landed in Midway. Are you in Chicago? Are you in an arcade cabinet? Midway and O'Hare, let's go, Johnny. Johnny, you don't need to be sorry, buddy. We're just shooting your shit. Yeah, chat, let me know. Can I share this screen? I think I should be able to share it. Whatever, right? Let's do it. Let's get frisky. So you guys take a look at this. I don't think anything is going to hurt if I do this. There you go, guys. There's the system information. I don't think I can make that bigger. Nope, you're just going to have to squint or zoom to pinch. Chi-Town, baby! That's right. Right by me. Right by me, Johnny Blaze. What do you think, guys? Does it say my max? Let's go up to here. Does it say max on here? I've never seen this menu, so it's so cool. Oh, here we go. It's under physical memory. So installed physical memory, total memory, available physical memory. What the hell does that mean? Does that mean I can only upgrade to 6 more gigs? Chris, this is what we're here for. So damn, you're still streaming, sitting in a flight deck, playing with a yoke. Oh, yeah, it didn't tell me. Okay, so this won't tell you the max RAM supported. Huh, okay. Well, we tried. We definitely tried. Yeah, it's just my current PC. I wonder how you'd look that up then. Like, how would like a customer know, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Let's get out of there. I guess there's only one way to find out. Hold on, I gotta get to, hold on, let me see. Let me open this up in YouTube because I can click on that link then. Okay, let's see. Okay. What the hell am I gonna put on the thumbnail, by the way? Like, we all talked about all this stuff. Oh my goodness. I guess this is just a chill and chat, ask me anything, right? Okay, so if I share this screen, guys, what do I do from here? Why does it always default to this? It should default to up here. Ugh. CNOR says, sometimes I open up the task manager and check out the utilization of the GPU, graphics, and RAM and run all programs. See what's being used at 100%. I used to do like the rake test when I was doing that. I would rake, control, and then you'd rake 1 through 9. So what do I type in here? Take the guesswork out of upgrading with our smart search. So what do? Choose device manufacturer. HP. Oh, is it 15 though? Do we what series is this? Oh no. What, you guys were here. What series was this? Oh. Do we know? When I typed it in? Do we remember? That was way back in the day. Oh, the chat's not even there anymore. I'll have to go to the studio here. Oh, I'll never be able to read that. I'll have to take my PC or my computer off to be able to see that. I thought I typed it in. Does it show? Guys, you guys are blowing up the chat. That's awesome. I don't think my name is highlighted when I say a comment. I thought I typed it in here, guys. Oh, so you're saying it like 16 is the max? Oh, man. Well, that's a big kick in the little, guys. What if I just did... Let's just do this out of curiosity. This is a pretty cool, handy little website that kind of tells you what to do. I don't want those things. I want... I don't know. He left and came back. Well, that's a big kick in the little, guys. You're maxed at 16. Damn. As Farouk would say, damn. Oh, that's a bummer. So I'll never be able to do this. Now I need to get a whole new PC. All right, guys, you know what we need to do, right? We got to put a thermometer up in the corner. We gotta put up a thermometer in the corner. Start taking super chats. I'm just fucking with you guys. Oh, dude, let's fucking go. We're back, baby. CornerCade is back. Oh my goodness. Thor KC says, sorry to build up your hopes and then dash them to the ground. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to people at Target today. Oh, that's great, guys. Let's do this. I love you guys. You know what's funny out of all that stuff, real quick? it was you guys that suggested the thermometer. So I listened to you guys in the chat, and I said, okay, let's do it. And then everybody just blew it out of the water. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. I guess you had to be there, right? Like, you got to be there. Okay, says Ron Simmons saying, damn, that should be your thumbnail. What should be my thumbnail? Because we didn't get any. Just edit out your entire PC hardware segment. I don't know how to do any of that. Which should I just clickbait it and do like a Switch 2? Like, I got my Switch 2. Should we do that? That'd be kind of funny, right? Just clickbait it. We got the Switch 2. I'll show it in my hand. Should I do that? I think I should do that, guys. Some of these bigger channels, it's literally insane, guys. Listen, I don't really care about the numbers. I talk about what I'm passionate about, and you could clearly tell, guys. We're talking home arcade here, right? It is nice, though, when you see a video and people are watching, you're like, wow, like maybe I'm inspiring somebody, like when we do a mod project, right? But it's crazy. Like RGT85 will put out like a, hey, I'm just going to unbox the Switch on my desk, and I got like 40,000 views. It's like, what? Like, nothing happened. Like, it's just an unboxing, which is poorly done. Like, you know, it's just like it's just there, you know, like, oh, Damien, we're not going there. We're not going there. You know, I'm the type of person that would be funny with that kind of stuff, but this some of the people in the community just can't handle it, so I'm just not gonna go there. You guys know you can make a GoFundMe if you want like a turkey sandwich, right? Go on GoFundMe and go check it. Turkey sandwich. There was a guy literally that just wanted lunch, and he started a GoFundMe. It's not just for the dramatic situations, right? Just want to throw that out there, everybody. Just relax. Calm down. Passion over clickbait bologna sausage. I hate clickbait Switch vids. You know, I got to be honest. I've done pretty good in my YouTube career to not do any clickbait things. Chat, have you seen me do any clickbait? Have you seen me do any clickbait? I don't know. I was born with it. I don't know. Why is your laugh so weird? I don't know. It's because it's not like ho, 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 ho. I don't know, man. I was born with it. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, Wilford Morris, let me ask you this. You're up at 1 in the morning watching a guy with a weird laugh. I think you got to look at yourself in the mirror now. What's going on there? I got to be entertaining you somewhat, right? Unboxing a new system is a hot ticket for YouTube. That's the one thing, you know what's funny? That's the one thing that I don't really get on those like those hot topic now things, right? Like there'll be a hot topic and I would literally be like, well, I'm on Darkstalkers, right? It's like something totally opposite. It's like, damn, I probably should have been talking about that. You know, like a lot of people said, you know, do a video on the MK stuff, right? And it's like, well, there's MK4 coming out. Like, what do you, like, I don't, it's cool, but like, I don't know what to really talk. Like, there's no, I don't know. I feel like there's no passion there. It's just like, okay, you know, it's out, but you know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I've been on like literally, we're going on 3 hours, guys. I've stayed 2 hours past my prime here. You guys have kept me that long. It's crazy. Yeah, we got to get out of here now. We got to get going. You guys have literally made me almost tear up laughing. I loved it. You guys are awesome, by the way, of just help me out with the PC stuff. It's good to know because I could have wasted a whole $70 some and time and money and all that jazz trying to upgrade this RAM, but it looks like this is what we'll be doing. Excuse me. A little chill and chat action, you know. And it kind of sucks because StreamYard will only allow me to have one camera unless you pay like $90 a month. So that's not happening, obviously. So, you know, the unboxings, unless we kick it old school and we do the unboxings on my cell phone, that might not happen. And maybe we just do that. Maybe we kick it old school and we do unboxings on the cell phone, right? Damien says, so bro, you'd be happy with Basic Fun throwing more console games on only one arcade game on WrestleFest? I don't know. It's rumored that WrestleFest is supposed to have a lot of games on it. We heard the podcast tonight. So bro, why would you yeah, so I mean yeah, I mean I'm fine with every arcade having just like one game, right? Because for the most part, like if you were to take Street Fighter or take Darkstalkers for example, or Street Fighter, right? So Darkstalkers has the 3 Darkstalker games on there, right? Like that's perfect. I wouldn't just like necessarily want just the one Darkstalker game. If you could do the 3, that'd be cool, and it's all on a dedicated cabinet. I don't necessarily need to have like Puzzle Fighter on there and everything else. Now, Puzzle Fighter's cool. Don't get me wrong. I actually do play that. But like the Capcom esports, like those are cool. I guess, you could throw them on there. But yeah, if it has like the games, right? Like that's for that cabinet. Like Pac-Man has like 6 Pac-Man games on there. I have no problem with that. Like keep it to that cabinet, keep it. Golden Axe, if you had both the Golden Axe games, right? Keep it to that cabinet. MK, all the MK games, that's awesome. It just doesn't have to be MK2. When you start throwing console games on there, I honestly could care less. On the Killer Instinct, I never played like the 16-bit version of Battletoads. On what other game? Oh, on the X-Men 97, which we modded into a Coda cab. I never played the 2 like Super Nintendo games that are on there. I don't even know what they are. Goofy, let's go. Would you guys do, if you guys could give this video a like on your way out, that would be phenomenal. William, MK1 is yeah. Okay, like my favorite MKs are, first of all, my favorite Mortal Kombat is Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 hands down is the best Mortal Kombat. Now then I would go 2, so MK2. MK4 is sweet. I haven't played in a minute. I played it in an arcade one time, but it's been a minute since I played that. But that's out there. I'll tell you one thing. I do like MK1 because the fatalities are a little bit easier. Like I can uppercut a guy on a bridge and he can fall to his death. I like that. I like the easy fatalities. I don't necessarily memorize all the moves. The MK series is a little bit more challenging. You gotta know what you're doing. I could play as Cabal a little bit good. I think I beat OTG one time, like one round or something, playing as Cabal. It was great. But I don't like play competitively, so I like just button mashing, it's fun, regardless. But yeah, so I hope that answered your question. It should, CornerCade. I'm almost certain. I'm like 95% sure it will. I hope they don't. Let's keep it to the arcades. But I know Basic Fun is listening. Yeah, I mean, oh my god, Johnny Blaze. That MK1 Chinese takeout cabinet just is so iconic and nostalgic. I wish I still had it in my arcade, right? When I see some arcades with the 1, 2, and 3 lineup, it's great. Especially when they mod that 3 from a deluxe 2, and they just look beautiful. And then they put the MK4. I saw one guy's arcade that had all 4 of them. They were all like MK2 cabinets, right? And he modded them all into looking like their respective cabinet. Phenomenal. It was so cool looking. But it's hard when you have that space. Like, not a lot of people have a space, so I don't have room for 5 Mortal Kombat cabs, right? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, and I love Street Fighter, so I'd have like 6 Street Fighter cabs. Like, get out of here, right? But it's nice to just have like the John D cab coming out. It's just all the Street Fighter games on one cabinet. Like, that's what I like. Then I can have a double Dragon cab, all double Dragon games, the 1 and 2 on there on that cabinet. Like, you move. Why am I'm like really lagging all of a sudden? My computer was really trying to fight through. Holy cow. You guys okay? You still there? Jeez Louise. I was like moving like this. Like I was in the Matrix or something. But that's where it's at. Like just having, the certain type games all on one cabinet, Oh, no, not like that. I'm not playing the menu game. I actually know what I'm doing. It's funny. I've entered in a couple of modes tournaments during the afternoon. I forgot who the guy was, but there's good players all around there. And it's on the channel. You got to rewind it back in the day. But Moat was going crazy commentating because I was actually holding my own. And I almost beat this dude, which would have been upset of the damn year. I've also participated in one of its tournaments again. I don't think it was on the back alley. It was on a different channel. And I just jumped into it. And I think I was playing Welcome to Die. I can't remember. This is just a very like rough memory. And we were playing Darkstalkers. I got to pick the game. And I was up 5 games to nothing on him. And I think he was kind of just dragging me along. He came back and won. But everything was close. Like, I held my own. I'm very unpredictable, and I'm just like button mashing. So a lot of competitive players aren't used to that. They're used to like actually competitive players playing the game like you should play it, right? But no, I go in there fucking just mashing numbers like buttons like hell, and it's I come out you with the 1-2, bam, like. But it's fun playing in tournaments. It's funny because I don't really play online because I usually get smoked and dusted online. So Killer Instincts. Oh my god, nobody plays KI2 competitively online. It's insane. It's all KI1, and I can't stand it. KI2 is so much easier to hit combos and do all that fun stuff. Johnny Blaze says I just got the. I should have left like literally 3 hours ago. You guys are crazy. It's crazy. You're still here, guys. That is like mind blowing. We have consistently kept 40 people on an impromptu stream talking about nothing, and have been here for 3.5 hours almost. Like, this is insane. I just got the MK 30th for cheap, best looking MK cab in my opinion. Yeah, it sucks though that the monitor is trash of that. It looks really cool. They just would have done a deluxe BOE version of that. Like, how hard Arcade 1-Up is it to do that? My god, you know how cool it would have been to get an ultimate MK3 deluxe? It's like these easy layups that you just swing and miss. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, but Johnny Blaze, that was a nice one. That one rolled through the CornerCade. I think I did a review on it. I did do a review on it way back in the day when I was very young at my YouTube career. Brett Burns says, home arcade fans are hardcore and here for the duration. Yeah, you guys are. You guys are crazy hardcore. It's great. I'm about to try out the new Look, I got like dark circles under my eyes. I'm like dying on stream here. I'm getting tired. I'm about to try out the new Tomb Raider Evercade cart Michael B sent. I think this might be the first time I've used a cartridge since the NES. Wow, that's crazy. So you won that? Did you win that in a Mike B giveaway? That's awesome. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, tell me how you like it, if you like it or not. Damien, what are you talking about? More delays? Where are you hearing that from? Where are you hearing that from? Let me know. I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. What should I do for the thumbnail, guys? I'm just born with it, man. I don't know. I can't contain it. It's just here. All right, what should we do? We got to get out of here, but what should we do for the thumbnail? Should I got my Nintendo Switch too? I think I should, right? I mean, come on now. Because if I do Ask Me Anything, like, nobody's going to click on it, right? Nobody clicks on the Ask Me Anythings. They don't. They just don't. I've noticed that before. Question mark? I'm just a big question mark. No. I think I'm gonna go Switch, or like something like, because we try to do the gameplay stream, so I got to think of something creative, and it's very hard at like 2 in the morning to come up with something here. All right, guys. That'd be my first ever clickbait thumbnail. I can say I got my mini PC. No, I don't know. I got to come up with something creative. Brett Burns says, or proclaim that you can't believe you're leaving the hobby. Should I say that? Retired. I've done that before. I think I did that one time. It was something like that. I love the idea of having arcade ROMs on a physical cartridge, but think I'll build a huge collection, but I want to grab the item cart for Moon Patrol. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like. I don't know. See, I don't need to collect like physical media. I'm not that kind of guy. Digital's fine for me. I don't. Most of the physical media isn't in a digital code anyways. It's like they literally give you nothing. Oh, dude, you're so lucky. You're getting White Castle. That is insanity. I guess this is the end. At the end of the night. That's what I should label it. Oh man, you guys are great. You guys stuck with me the whole night. It's insane. Was anybody, let me ask you this. Does anybody, when you listen to the podcast, when I go live, do you guys play your arcades? Like, what are you guys doing when you're listening to me? Are you playing the arcades while I'm just talking? You got me in the earbuds and you're just doing your thing? Speaking of which, how much juice do I have in these things? I've been going for, oh, I got, my AirPods are almost dead. Look at this, guys. 34 and 20. I don't know why they're not the same, but look at that, dude. Almost dead. Look at that. All right, so Fret Burner's saying he watches me on the TV while sitting in my arcade. Let me ask you this, Fret. How big is the TV, and is it like a QLED? Because I look really good on like an OLED TV and a QLED. If you watch me on a 4K, I look terrible. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If it's just a standard 4K, don't do it. Yeah, 100%. That's the right call. At a time like this, Johnny Blaze just landing in. Isn't it crazy? He's landing in, watching me on his phone, phone or tablet, computer, whatever. And he's landed and he's going to get White Castle. The world that we live in. It's an older set, 60-inch LED. Well, hopefully I look good. Gotta put something on that will make me sleepy. Gotta have noise in the background. Yeah, you gotta, definitely. That's what I'm here for, man. Oh, it's 1080p. Yeah, you gotta upgrade eventually. You gotta upgrade. Yeah, so here you go. See, like, Relapse is coming hard. Watching on an 80-inch 4K OLED. Do I look good on the OLED? Like, do I look good? Because my kids, believe it or not, have the best TV in the house. They have a 55-inch QLED TV that I got for a steal. It was like $200 Black Friday. I sold the old TV. It literally cost us like, I don't know, it was like $50 for the upgrade, right? And so I want to do the same thing for the living room. I want to get an 85-inch, nice QLED, whatever. But I want to sell the old TV, so it'd be like a couple $100, right? It'd be no-brainer. Got it, because whenever I watch my content on my kids' TV, it looks phenomenal. I'm like, dude, that looks so much better. The living room TV looks like horrible. Like, the background doesn't even look black. It's crazy. Let's see here. Oh, PB&J, you're out of here? All right, man. See you later. Jantry G, thank you for stopping by, man. Have you been here the whole time? Says, I listen/watch on my phone with earbuds in while going about my day. That's dope. I'm glad I can entertain. That's what we're here for, guys. I put you on the projector, but it's too bright. Yeah, that's crazy. It's cool. I think it was T-Prez that sent in. I was actually on, he has like a 9 TV setup where they're all connected. It's insane. And he was watching, it was like me and Dubs, when we were on together, it was like, he had like one of the mini Titantrons that was over his pool table. Blown away, dude. Blown away. Dude's Arcade, another CornerCade crew member. Let's go, man. I'll watch you for a few, then go on to James Hates Everything, whatever's going on. Subs first. Let's go. Hey, I'll take the few minutes that you're watching it, that you're stopping by, man. Relapse says, on my computer, color looks different from the OLED for sure. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Like, I just don't, I mean, the OLED's probably pushing out more like just deeper colors. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. You guys literally could keep me here all night. You've already shown it. I was supposed to go 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. I never thought that I'd be on here for 3 hours. That's just mind-blowingly insane. That's crazy, guys. It's a credit to you guys. Thank you for all the activity in the chat. You guys helped me a lot. We solved some computer issues. We did a little test streaming with the mini PC. So I'm good there. Alex, my time zone is central. We're approaching 1:30 a.m. and I got to get out of here. Guys, I appreciate, thank you, Fret, for coming by and being here, moderating, hanging out, chilling, chatting, squatting and speaking, moving and grooving, rocking and rolling, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you here. CornerCade crew members, thank you for being a member of the channel. Really do appreciate that, guys. It goes a long way to supporting the channel. Moderators, thank you for holding it down as always. Chat, thank you for rocking and freaking rolling, dude. It's a credit to you guys at the end of the day. Let's see if we can get all those names and green, like our boy Dude's Arcade here. Wouldn't that be something? I mean, it's 99 cents, guys. That's it. But that would be fucking cool. 40 people lined up all green. That'd be insane, right? Guys, you have a healthy one and a happy one. Enjoy your Switch 2s if you got them. And guys, this is like minute by minute now. If we get news coming in, we're going live, baby. That's right. Let's get go, baby. We're gonna go live with it. This is gonna be quite a week, and it's gonna be coming up shortly. Trust me, I keep hounding Basic Fun for information because I want to share it with you guys, and I want to talk about it for sure. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in on this late night impromptu chill and chat. Please, guys, give this a thumbs up on your way out. Leave a comment down below. Excuse me. All that engagement really helps support the channel, guys. It pushes it when YouTube sees that there's stuff going on in a video, they send it to more people. And then we get cool people each and every day coming through here. I mean, we literally had like 3 people in here I've never seen before. Like, that's awesome. You know, that's awesome, guys. It's working and working. I'm going to have to add that to the, I'm going to have to add that to the line that I do. It's so funny, guys. All right, guys, give this video a like on the way out. And as always, it's Danny from the CornerCade, and we will see you guys in the next one.